Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams independent, I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
It's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I messy the beat, got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just total my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million, put cross on the wall and I auction the building. Now watch them play my slip, it's a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist, get another one. Watch which name got this, pick up brother up. Watch it game my rich with the bubble up, stop it. She poppin', I seen them girls too often. My money come from content, Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams independent, I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
it's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I messy the beat, got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just total my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million, put cross on the wall and I auction the building. Now watch them play my slip, it's a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist, get another one. Watch which name got this, pick up brother up. Watch it game my rich with the bubble up, stop it. She poppin', I seen them girls too often. My money come from content, Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Wrestling and Toxicity. I am your host, Super Beard Vince Hoover, joined as always by the Book of Jason Hoover, and we are getting ready for Monday Night Raw. Coming to you live from the TGN Network studio, brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether it's a wrestling show, concert tickets, sporting event, comedy show, whatever it may be, get your tickets at SeatGeek, the absolute easy and best way to get your tickets. Their color-coded system lets you know what the best deal is with a green dot. And get $20 off your first purchase if you use the code SUPERBEARD at checkout. Now, as we get ready for Monday Night Raw, it has been a wonderful time in wrestling. Rhea Ripley will be kicking off the show tonight. That has been confirmed. We also know that we are going to have Ilya Dragunov versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title. That's going to be insane, and we're getting it on free TV. Insane, insane, insane. Wendigo, not only did I see that, I made a video on TikTok, so apparently Wendigo is not a fan of mine. Wendigo's a fake fan. He doesn't watch my stuff, and I'm very heartbroken. I thought he was a true G, and he doesn't love me, and I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. No, I'm kidding. Yes, Pat McAfee had the latest Wyatt SICKS tape delivered to his show. They have been interrupting his show. They keep blaming Foxy the engineer on the show, but it's not been him. It has been the Wyatt SICKS. And sure enough, this week the tape was delivered to his show. And the tape has already been handed off to Michael Cole, who has in turn handed it off to production. So maybe we don't have to wait as long as we normally do to get the tape. Maybe we'll get it sooner. Rhea's not only going to be there.
Mommy versus Step Mommy in a ladder match for Dom's custody. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dude.
She's funny. Yeah, Rhea Ripley will be kicking off the show tonight. So looking forward to that. As I mentioned, we will be streaming TNA Slammiversary this coming Saturday, including the kickoff show. I'll get the exact times for that this week. Also, I am working on yet another t-shirt that will be included in the early buy subathon adding on time thingy that I'm doing. Of course, you have the Dancing Avocado shirt. If you buy that between now and the end of the subathon, it will add an hour automatically to the clock even before we get started, as well as my birthday shirt, which is coming out next Monday. Is it next? 2 Mondays from now. 2 Mondays from now, my birthday shirt will come out, and that one will add 2 hours to the clock. But the next shirt has been inspired by you guys, the chat. A lot of you guys keep dropping banger after banger live stream, banger after banger live stream, banger after banger live stream. So I'm making a parody shirt of the new Sheamus banger after banger, and it'll say TGN Network's banger after banger live streams. I would have had it done before this stream, but my laptop decided to crap out on me and freeze. So I'll finish it up tonight. It'll be posted either tonight or tomorrow. But I'll have that up.
I don't think Stephanie shows up tomorrow. So as much as I would love to see her do tomorrow, I think there's some more WWE Mexico dates that she's going to do before coming up.
No, they're done in Mexico.
They are?
Yeah,
well, I still don't think she's going to show up tomorrow.
They just did the weekend run. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure she shows up tomorrow either. But it'd be cool. I'd be down with it.
Waffles, Jacob, waffles.
It depends on my mood. I love waffles, but every now and then I'm just like, I really want pancakes. I also make really good pancakes. Like I do like banana bread pancakes and stuff like that. So, Survivor Series in LA. I'm not sure. Things have been teased. I play Fortnite occasionally, but right now my PS4 isn't working, so I'm not playing. Do I think Awesome Truth will get the rematch at SummerSlam? Possibly. Birthday's tomorrow, going to be 22. Happy birthday.
Congratulations.
Everybody, happy birthday to Aiden. Aiden, make sure you tune in tomorrow as a great birthday present to NXT, the best wrestling show on television.
Yes.
It's also complaining that she did shows if she's going to NXT. Like, well, that's because people are fucking stupid and they want to complain about every goddamn thing. She is a Latin American wrestler of prominence. Of course, you're going to bring her to Mexico to do shows. She's huge there. Is WrestleMala a good news source? No. They just quote whatever they can find, and 9 times out of 10, they're quoting Sportskeeda or Ringside News, which are both bullshit sites in and of itself. Fightful Select is really the only place you're going to find great news. That's about it.
Also, with Fightful Select, they're the only place that will go back and say, we're sorry, we fucked up.
Well, yeah, if they get something wrong, they're going to let you know. And the show is starting.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh,
Forever.
God damn it. Y'all get to see us twice.
Together.
Yeah, it was double beard. Also,
Ripley injured my shoulder. He took it all away from me. So that means that the final
What's
stop
up,
on the Liv
Fiendish?
Morgan Revenge Tour
Move
is
on.
Rhea Ripley and the Women's
Mason.
World Championship.
we are live on Twitch and on YouTube as well.
Come on! Get out of here!
I've been told that I need to vacate
I
my
thought the
Women's
traffic was
World
that bad,
Championship.
Justin. Granted, I'm used to Florida traffic, which is the fucking worst.
I want to take everything away from Rhea Ripley.
Liv Morgan is the Women's World Champion.
Charlie Dempsey just got announced for
So
Bloodsport. That's
that
awesome.
includes you.
Thank you, Indigo.
Daddy
That's how you
Dom.
make up for it. What's up,
Rhea's
Ashton?
never
Phil,
gotten you any
DJ,
gifts, has she?
Green Lion.
She left me her
Peppy.
hotel room key. That's cool.
Rhea's never cared about you the way that I do. You seem so tense, Dominic, and I just want to help you relax a little bit. Just,
That feels good, actually.
Yeah, we could do this before all your matches.
I'm gonna handle this whole Liv situation tonight.
You say that every week and then you do nothing.
What's up, Retro?
Can you believe Dirty
That is
Dominic
true. There is that.
Mysterio is
Yeah,
gonna
that.
team up
But I always
with
skip around that.
Liv Morgan tonight against his father,
That
Rey
didn't take
Mysterio
long. The
and
bots are
Zelina
already
Vega.
in here. The show's just
Liv
started.
Morgan now causes Rey Mysterio to lose his balance. Splash! Cover!
Yes, NXT Halloween Havoc will be a pay-per-view. I'm excited for that. And what they're doing now is that whenever they have an NXT pay-per-view on a Sunday, Raw is in the same arena the very next Monday.
Yeah. That's going to be awesome.
I think you might be right, Craig. That's not a bad theory.
Not bad at all.
Bobby's back!
Oh, the Demon K has changed his name to J2.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy is indeed back. As we welcome you to Monday Night Raw,
Hell
sold
yeah,
out
Ford
tonight
Mayor.
at the Nutter Center in Dayton, Ohio. Last week, Rhea Ripley shocking the world.
That's what I'm
and
thinking,
Dominic
Wendigo.
and Liv when she surprised them at the end of the tag team matchup last week. A full-on ass-kicking machine has come
You're not
back
the only one.
and
District
put
Q.
little dirty Dom in a blender. But Mommy's home in the WWE universe is Jack.
That's on you whenever phone you're using, Priya. I can't make it any bigger. You can turn your phone on landscape mode, it makes it bigger. Yes, AJ, I actually covered that in my latest TikTok video. And I also posted those clips in Discord for people to see.
Gentlemen, please welcome the Judgment Day,
Dirty Dom's in big, big trouble.
Do they still have Rhea as a face on the WWE site?
Pat, the return of Rhea Ripley last
On
week
internal-
Monday
on
Night
internal,
Raw. Turned it over 50
Sheets? Okay.
million
And on their internal sheets,
views
he
on
apparently is listed as
WWE
a...
social media
Apparently,
platforms
but again, we
alone.
take that with a grain of salt.
Well, with how she's acting right now,
knows that when mommy's home, magic happens.
Well, we'll see how it goes. For this.
I can't believe over 50 million people saw Dominic Mysterio poop his pants. That's one way to put it.
you know how people talk about, oh, this wrestler picked up the company and carried them on the back and stuff like that? Rhea could pick up the entire company and put it on her back and carry us to the future of this industry, honestly.
Morgan took her out of action after WrestleMania.
China's always been a big influence on Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to pay homage to her whenever she can.
Monday Night Raw. Mommy's home.
What's up, Drunken Fury? Jaden, that can't happen. He's filming a movie, and his movie will not be done till after SummerSlam. Rhea versus Jordan Grace would be great, and if the rumors are true about Jordan joining WWE full-time next year, please give me that match.
It's been exactly 3 months since I've been in this ring, and that's all because of one person. Liv Morgan. And I've seen her running around with something of mine, and it's not Dominic Mysterio, no, because I'm gonna handle him later.
It's probably happening.
She's been walking around with something that I have never lost, and that is the Women's World Championship. Now, Liv, you think that you took me out, yeah? But the funny thing is, you really just actually pissed me off. So what I want you to do is, I want you to walk out here and bring your stupid little self in front of me so I can rip you apart. Come on.
See, if I was her, I would just tell him to turn around and go back. I told you I'd handle you later tonight.
That's not stupid little Liv. That's some little dog.
Mommy, Mamacita. Cállense y déjenme hablar.
Retro, we might get our wish in about 3 months.
Mamacita.
He's gone full Eddie in the looks and
Yeah.
everything.
Mami.
Can you hear me okay? Hi, my sweet girl. Before I get started here, I just wanted to apologize about my voice. I had a very, very long weekend in Mexico, and I've always been known to be quite the screamer. Hi, Daddy Dom. But Rhea, how are you doing? Is your shoulder feeling okay? I wasn't sure when we'd see you again because of what I did to you. My shoulder is doing great, if you wanted to know. All because of this. Rhea, I think by now that you know, I meant it when I said that I wanted to take everything from you. And that includes Dominic. But I do have to admit that at first I really didn't see what you saw in him. I was kind of confused. I just wanted to hurt you. But then I got to spend time with him, and I got to look into his eyes. I got to kiss him, and it all just became
it's absolutely her best title run.
very real to me. More real than what you guys have had. And since you've been gone, I've had him all to myself. So while Mommy might finally be home, Liv is finally on top.
Mommy, it's not what it looks like.
Liv! The thing is, I actually knew you'd be too scared to come out here and face me. Because you know that when you get in my ring, your revenge tour ends.
Rey versus Liv, one of the best women's competitions since the Four Horsewomen.
And I waited 3 months for this. I think my patience can handle a little bit longer. That's why I'm gonna set out this challenge. SummerSlam. Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for my Women's World Championship.
Well, again, homie, if we believe everything that comes on the dirt sheets, apparently
I always knew
Rhea is listed as a babyface
here
internally on the
Rhea
WWE
Ripley
sheets.
versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. So I'm not gonna run, no. But I do think that you should know, I'm not the same Liv Morgan that you knew. And just like I helped Dominic finally beat his deadbeat dad, something that you couldn't do.
I agree, Raven.
I'm
Everybody coming up with a
finally
theory
gonna
about
beat
Dom
you too.
messing up, trying
So
to help
I
Rhea and actually
accept.
cost her the match. Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, and Daddy Dom, I hope to see you there too. Bye.
Yes, homie. It did start with Rhea injuring Liv back when she was a heel, but heels can become faces, and that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Bad Blood seemingly is replacing Nate Hale in the Cell PLE.
I know you're still listening. So I'm gonna say this loud and clear. SummerSlam, I not only end your revenge tour, I not only end your title reign, I'm gonna end your career.
I would not want to be Liv Morgan or Dominic Mysterio right now. Absolutely not. Hey,
That
Liv
watch
Morgan
me should have been
talks
on
a
mic.
big game. She
Yeah.
better have some tricks up her sleeve, Pat, because Mommy's back. She's in a mood. I guess chivalry is dead.
Well,
It's crazy to me we've gone so far that the wide leg jeans are coming back into style.
What do you think he's saying to her?
I don't.
I'm not mad. I'm mad at it.
He's sorry. He's sorry ass Dominic Mysterio.
Well, the Scottish Warrior is here.
You can thank the booker for those, Steven. He made those.
Set for a serious effort at the top tonight with General Manager Adam Pearce. Can Drew get his suspension lifted on Monday Night Raw? Also here tonight, Pat Batman, the King General, the King of the Ring. Gunther, he goes face-to-face with his SummerSlam opponent, the world champ, Damian Priest, tonight.
They've also been teasing Damian going face at house shows. Like he's going to face Jey Uso. He helped him up and did a yeet with him. So they're kind of teasing it.
I got a feeling we're going to see Rhea and Priest walk away from Judgment Day. Because Breeze is honestly the only one that's stuck behind Rhea.
You know what tonight is, Go? It's
New Titantron.
9, baby!
You're getting better.
I like this.
You're getting the timing back.
Almost lost my voice for it, but anytime you see this man,
now he's got a new song.
A fight, a banger is in store.
Well, when you take 2 weeks off of work on vacation from the Pat McAfee Show, I guess your voice gets a bit out of shape.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
So he's got a new team again.
From Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds.
Interesting.
I mean, it's not bad, but it feels like generic Irish wrestler.
He goes one-on-one with Big Bronson Reed.
Look,
it's live and it's
I love absolutely everything that Triple H has done in creative. Somebody needs to tell him that Def Rebel ain't it. Def Rebel ain't it. They need to go a new route.
Yeah.
They gotta do something. Like Def Rebel's just not doing it. I don't like. I love his theme that he's had for a couple years now, and then they brought back, Lobster Head and mixed the two together, and that was great. That was great. And I don't know what they're doing with this. I don't know. I mean, again, it's not bad. This isn't bad. It's not bad.
No. It's not Bronson Reed's first WWE.
It's not bad. It's just, it's also, like I said, it's kind of generic Irish wrestler. Like, I don't know.
Liam, I do think we're going to get Punk versus Cena as long as Punk can be healthy for the match. Ripley opened him up Monday Night Raw. So I'm not going to say it's just a Triple H problem, because Vince did the same thing too with wrestlers and stuff like that. Just gave them really bad themes and stuff like that. It's like, yep, that's your theme now.
Well, it's not Vince or Triple H. It's the music people they hire. But Def Rebel was hired under Vince.
Mm-hmm.
And Triple H is just kind of stuck with him. But he needs to as much as they listen to social media and they listen to the crowds, they gotta hear that people are not I don't know. Maybe it's a kind of ironclad contract. And
gotta be.
Fiend is just saying that Def Rebel's under contract till September. Good. Maybe we're almost done with them then.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Johnston, I would love for him to come back, but at the same time, I don't know if he'd want to come back. And also, if we think about it, would his themes work today? Do we think Do we think that Jim Johnson has evolved over time enough to be modern with what he does? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes, it was Vince who fired Jim, but he's also been so removed from the business. I don't know. I've liked some of what Def Rebel does. Def Rebel either hits home runs or they strike out. Unfortunately, they've been striking out more and more and more and more. I think Triple H needs to go back to his days of NXT when he was getting music done with Poppy, Slipknot, just going out and finding good music and going with that.
Yep. Hound, if I could get it to happen, T-Pain.
Come on, mommy.
Imagine T-Pain doing the entrance music for people.
What the hell is all this?
I'm just trying to make it up to you.
Everything good?
I think so, but no, not really. I think it's a little bit more complicated.
Definitivamente más complicado.
Hell hath no fury.
To the doghouse, fella. Like a scorned mommy.
The Celtic Warriors.
I do like
set for
Sheamus kind of
action
calling him out there too. That was funny.
here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Hey, WWE Universe, see it, hear it, feel it on the biggest screen possible. Get your tickets now for Twisters in theaters Friday.
Hangman taking on tornadoes.
From a tornado to a tsunami.
This should be an insane match.
Like that?
Like this.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed!
Well, last week on Monday Night Raw, Big Bronson Reed and Sheamus got into a verbal
This is another one of those matches we're going to get free on regular TV, and I would pay for this.
Pete Dunne versus Bronson Reed. Reed would hit the tsunami and pick up the win over Pete Dunne, but Reed wasn't done there. Bronson
No,
Reed
Cody
wanted to
owns
do
his own
more
theme.
Damage and destruction
Yeah, he owns that.
as he was set for a second tsunami. The Celtic Warrior Sheamus would rush down to the ring, come to the aid of his old buddy Pat from the Brawling Brutes, Pete Dunne.
Being a lad of the lads, Sheamus came out, tried to help. Pete Dunne wanted none of that with Sheamus. So you turned your back on the Brawling Brutes. You might have helped me tonight, but I don't forget. Quite a situation, but what I do know is with all this meat in the ring right now, we got a banger on deck in Dayton.
The Bronson Reed, Sheamus, one-on-one here tonight. Last week, Sheamus celebrating 15 years in WWE. He was interrupted by Bronson Reed, who said, out with the old and in with the new. Why are we celebrating Sheamus's 15 years? We should be celebrating people like me.
Tyler Bate is injured. He tore his pectoral muscle.
Oh, wow.
Certainly trying to make a name for himself.
Briggs, you're not wrong.
Has been, has all the tools, all the talent. Go ahead.
Bronson said that, and this is a quote, Pat, I walked through hell with gasoline boots to even get an opportunity. I don't care about bangers. I just
Seth,
wanna
no, we
win.
did not. We might today.
Anytime you got gasoline on your boots, you know that there's certainly a chance for some fire. But if you're going through hell, keep on
I
going.
didn't see it before,
That's what
Carlos.
Big
If you want to
Bronson
go ahead
Reed
and drop it
has certainly
again, I didn't see it.
Oh, and a big kick by Sheamus.
You know how TikTok chat can be sometimes.
Wyatt SICKS paid you a visit on your Pat McAfee Show on ESPN today. We'll get into that in a little bit, but that had to be freaky.
Yeah, it is. I keep thinking it's one of my guys, and every time it's the Wyatt SICKS.
Oh! I know that you safely transported the VHS that was delivered to your show.
I certainly did. Took care of that thing with my life, obviously.
No,
for the
Lord,
Wyatt
we
SICKS.
don't
Last time
make
I'm gonna do
music,
that,
but we do have a
obviously, I
friend
think
who
you're the
does.
guy. To do that.
See that VHS a little bit later on tonight. And Sheamus now.
I'll tell your
fighting
husband
out
I
of the
said thank you,
corner.
Brittany, and thank you for you tuning
You're
in.
in Dayton, you're hearing Smacks. If you're at a home run derby, you're hearing the worst national anthem of all time.
I heard it. Pretty bad, I guess. And Sheamus now with a shoulder tackle, knocking Bronson Reed out of the ring.
Oh,
into the
thank you,
floor.
Carlito. Much appreciated. Yeah, I didn't see it.
Reed back up to the apron and a running
Thank
knee.
you, Carlito. Sorry.
Catches Reed in the jaw. And now Sheamus.
Oh, we've
We
actually
love our
gotten
chat.
Bronson versus Ivar multiple times, but currently Ivar is injured and recovering.
Looking for the 10 beats of the boundary.
Yes.
But Bronson Reed with a
I'd be
headbutt.
down for CFO coming back. Thank you, Wayne.
Sheamus up over the top and hits the floor hard.
Yeah, big
So
time.
with CFO,
Sheamus off balance there.
And now
there was no
Bronson on
reason
the
why they
apron.
were released. Vince just was like, okay, I'm done paying you guys. Bye.
Leveling Sheamus,
Pretty much.
330 pounds.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And now
What's he
Sheamus
Not yet, Seth, but that is on my list.
hitting the floor
I'm super
hard.
excited to see Joe Tessitore come to SmackDown. I'm hoping that right now he's like studying up on wrestling. I don't know how much of a wrestling fan he is, but I'm really hoping he's setting up, and I hope people give him time to adjust. He's one of the best commentators in all of sports. Him joining would be great.
Yeah.
I guess only Vince really knows that one, Carlito.
FGI, I would love to see Jacob versus Braun.
Felt like a quick jump back to commercials. I don't believe Joe's replacing anybody. I think they may go to a 3-man team on SmackDown. At least
I can see that.
At least to start. God, I hope not. I hope not, Cage. I do not like Corey's heel persona and commentary, and I love the man. I got to spend some good time with him. I did a radio show with him. Spent 4 hours with him, and then we hung out a little bit after as well. And he's a really cool dude. Obviously, very knowledgeable about about wrestling, and we got to talk about that a lot. And I think he does way better when he's not like what he's doing right now on SmackDown is the best he's ever done.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the way that Wade Barrett is a heel. Like, Wade Barrett's heel commentating is great because he doesn't go over the top with... Yes, he will sometimes make the ridiculous logistic leap. Like, the mental gymnastics to make something make sense in his mind will sometimes seem far-fetched, which is what a heel commentator should do at times.
Yeah.
Not every single time. But Wade also is like, hey, you've gone too far. Hey, this isn't right. He has faces that he's friends with and that he loves, and he has a good balance. And I think if Wade Barrett stays on commentating with Joe and Corey... that Corey stays the face. Wade will be the heel. Now, another reason they might be bringing Joe in is because one of the rumors is that they may be working Wade back into an in-ring competitor. Now, granted, this is, again, not coming from anybody reputable. I didn't hear this from Fightful or anything like that, but there are rumors out there of this. I don't think Jacob gets a title until after the Bloodline Civil War. I have a feeling that the Bloodline 2.0 will kind of break up and kind of go their separate ways, and then you'll see Jacob start moving into a title picture.
So there's a match I was in chat. Jacob Fatu versus Braun Breaker versus Oba Femi.
That'd be insane. Just insane.
I don't think the ring could hold up to that.
I'd be willing to try.
I would like to see it try. Yeah.
That's a possibility, Justin. But the thing is that if Pat's going to leave for football season, that would be the time that Joe would be leaving too. And weirdly enough, Joe's coming on right almost as football season starts. I find that weird. Unless Joe has decided not to renew his contract to ESPN and he's no longer going to call NFL. But I hadn't heard anything about that.
Right.
Now, the other side of that could be that he's going to do both. He'll do Friday nights and then travel on Saturday to do the prep for the football and then do football on Sundays. I don't know. Or he might move to Monday Night Football too.
Banger. Sheamus versus Bronson Reed, and Sheamus trying to fight back after what has been punishment by Reed during the break.
Anytime you go into a match with Sheamus,
Probably, Liam.
There's going to be a toughness check.
Mentioned before, 15
Hey,
years
look, I'm
of
actually
WWE,
kind of, the more and more I thought about it, Fiendish, I kind of hope we hit those goals. I kind of want to do
World
it.
champion in WWE.
I kind of want to go
sweaty
blonde.
right now.
I kind of, today especially, it being so hot, and I was out at Lake Winnie Amusement Park, which, by the way, I lost my beanie. I had to go buy a new one. And my dumb ass forgot to take it off on the roller coaster, and it flew off, and we couldn't find it. But I'm like walking around with my jet black hair, and it's long, and it's sweaty. I'm like, you know what? Kind of want to dye it blonde and cut it short.
Bronson kicks out at 2.
Oh, nice kick out, Bronson.
What an incredible feat of strength by Sheamus. deadlifting the 330-pounder into white noise.
At this stage of the
It's
match,
possible we may get Uncle Howdy versus Chad Gable at SummerSlam.
physical toll he's already taken.
Jonathan Rhea Ripley came out, called out Liv. Dominic came out to try to apologize, but then Liv came up on the screen. They had a back and forth, and we're going to get Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the title at SummerSlam. Carlito, that I think was just a tease because Zillow on one of his most I think it was a week ago now, he was on a live stream and he said he's not been talked to by WWE at all. Now he could be lying.
There's a sign in the front row that says Monday Night Meat.
I mean, look at how many people have lied and just showed up to certain things, you know?
Yeah.
Stupendous.
Prime example, Edge.
Reed up to the top rope now. Sheamus in trouble. Reed went for a moonsault.
Oh!
Sheamus rolled out of harm's way.
When was the last time Reed did a moonsault?
Reed is down. Covered by Sheamus. Hook to the leg. Sheamus with the win.
NXT?
I think so. In the cage match he had with Gargano.
Yeah.
A hard-fought win over a game Bronson Reed by the Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
What a win for the Irish fella. Here in
I feel like it is,
Ohio.
Jaden. That's what they've been teasing.
I'm all for it.
Bronson Reed,
I want to know if it's Uncle Howdy doing the interviewing or if it's Rambling Rabbit.
repaying the favor to Sheamus from last week.
Big Bronson Reed was going to attack late again.
I think because he's having more fun with it, that it is the best we're getting out of Sheamus.
And again, Gunn wants nothing to do with Sheamus. From behind.
What do they do
What
with
the hell, Pete
They
Dunne?
must have realized that Tyler Bate's going to be out for a while,
There's malice behind that.
so they're letting Pete Dunne go back to being a heel.
Gunn still hasn't, apparently.
I can see it.
Rhea and Liv had a promo
Sheamus
off.
in the
Liv didn't come out though;
dissolution
she was on the
of the
screen.
Brawling
But we're going to get Liv versus Rhea at
And
SummerSlam,
now
Chubby.
Sheamus.
And then we just had a banger of a match between Sheamus and Bronson, and it looks like Pete Dunne going
Sheamus is
heel.
defenseless.
Pete Dunne shrugs.
Tyler Bate
Bronson
tore his
Reed to the
pectoral
top
muscle at a
rope.
house show.
Tsunami.
The hell. is
Now remember,
going on
let's
here
not
in Dayton?
overload SummerSlam guys with 1,000 matches.
Sheamus got bamboozled.
It's only one night this year.
And then Tsunami.
Tyler Bate is on SmackDown.
It's so good to have you back.
Man, it's good to be back. It feels like it's been so long. And I really appreciate you keeping everyone together, especially with everything that you've had on your plate. I mean, you still have everything on your plate, let's be honest. Tonight, what, you have face-to-face with Gunther and a match with Braun Strowman. Are you gonna need help out there?
Oh, no, I'm good. Look, it's Gunther's just telling me
Damien's
what's up at
facing Braun
SummerSlam.
Strowman
and
tonight?
Strowman, honestly, I should have handled that a long time ago myself. So, just doing my business.
I respect that. I have a question. Why is Carlito hanging out in our clubhouse?
Oh, let me tell you about that one. This guy.
Can I get a sec?
Yeah, sure. Say less. Buena suerte.
Mommy, I know I screwed up, but I've been trying to reach you all week, and just hear me out.
All week, Dom? Really? All week? What about the last 3 months while I've been injured, huh? Or were you too busy playing around with your little girlfriend?
She's angry, huh?
I love Carlito.
When you come from poverty, people judge you by that. They
Wait,
had
what is
every
this?
advantage to be better than me, and they wouldn't.
WWE Legends. New episode Sunday at 8.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, obviously, that was shot well before his contract was up.
Of course.
But did they shoot it knowing that Mark wasn't going to renew his contract with AEW? I'm sure he knew.
He had to know.
Oh, maybe that we're gonna see Mark Henry back.
That would be amazing to me.
I'm down. Like Just like, even if it's just like, if he's just on kickoff shows and just doing like piecework here and there, it would be great.
Honestly, if he was a trainer down in NXT to help the people that are actually strongmen be more strongmen-esque, that would be awesome too.
I would love to see Mark down in NXT just working with the new blood. Now he's got to get a little bit out of he's got a very old hand mindset.
Yes.
He's very old hand, and like he's a little bit too far gone into the old hand. He needs to step up. Oh my God, Scrooge! Don't tease me.
What?
Mark Henry replacing Booker T on commentary.
Please,
I'd be so down for that.
And the thing is, with his mindset and his attitude and stuff like that, he could be a good heel commentator too.
Olivia, stay safe. Tornadoes are no joke. Mark Henry with Oba would be kind of cool, but I don't think Oba needs anybody.
He doesn't.
Again, what we're seeing right now with Oba Femi is the worst he will ever be. He is only going to get better. And he's already great. He's very good at promos for a guy with no experience. Yeah. He's very good in a ring for a guy with no experience. Like, he's just fucking killing it.
Honestly, you give me a training sequence with Oba Family walking up to Mark Henry and go, train me. Train me how you used to train for those competitions. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but to me, I don't see Oba Femi ever doing something like that. Like, it doesn't fit his character to ask for help. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now, if Mark Henry was to say, like, say Oba's in there pushing, and Mark approached him.
Okay.
And then Oba maybe shoves it off a little, like, kind of like, okay, whatever. And then Mark gets underneath the bench press next to him and starts, like, jacking up higher weight or something. That'd be great. Do it that way. But yeah. Oba's not a character. That character does not ask for help. What's up, TK? Yes, Mark did help scout Bianca to the WWE. I would call it an F10. It was only, like, if he had thrown him, like, out of the ring and he had spun, like, 5 times, like, I'd be like, oh my God, F5000, yes. He rotated twice.
Yeah. I want him to. I want to see him do that to somebody else.
I think there is somebody on the Indies who uses an F10. It's a variation of the F5, but it's done a little bit differently.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Super happy for Stephanie McClure to be here. She looks so happy. It's a childhood dream for her that's truly come true. Like, the look on her face and everything, it's just great. And I love that they did not change her appearance or her presentation. I don't know what her music's going to be, and I'm worried about Def Rebel screwing that up. But you know what? This could be one of those times they find a nut. This could be one of those times they find a nut.
Well, here's the thing. If they go with what they were using in Mexico, it's actually pretty awesome. I don't know if they're going to or not, but the music they were using.
Sold out of the Nutter Center in Dayton, Ohio.
It's either Brian Cage or Wardlow, or maybe even both of them that use the F10.
Pulled pork sandwich is back for a limited time.
But I was watching WWE post the entrances from walking down the ring and stuff like that. The music in the background is actually really cool.
Purchase of a delicious Bojangles WWE sandwich combo, you can get one of these 4 WWE collectible, cups.
What?
Well, featuring the legendary tag teams like the Hart Foundation. How about the
Wendy's.
Dudley Boys?
Anthony,
the
Wendy's.
And Undertaker and
that's
Kane.
Bojangles.
Collect all 4 at your local Bojangles.
No, he said Wendy's or McDonald's.
All you have to do is purchase a delicious
I have to pick McDonald's only because Wendy's makes me sick every time I eat
like
it.
the barbecue.
Well, that's you. That's not. Yeah.
So it's
I'll tell
good.
you what, Bojangles is
It's never like it doesn't taste good. It tastes great.
Making it all better. I just put it in the back.
Honestly, if I could get McDonald's nuggets with Wendy's Sriracha Ranch dipping sauce, I would be happy.
I was looking out for you. Listen, I appreciate the championship opportunity, but I wanted to let you know it is not why I helped you last week against Braun.
I know, Ilya, you don't even need to say that. That's not why you're getting this match tonight. You're getting this match because I asked Adam Pearce to wrestle you for the Intercontinental Championship. Okay? has nothing to do with last week. I've been watching you for a while. And Ilya, you're good. You're better than good. You're a special talent, man. When I watch you in the ring, honestly, your game sometimes reminds me of me. Because I see you in that ring when you're in the fight, when you're deep. I'm talking deep in the fight. And your hair gets all messed up and your face turns all beet red and you got welts and marks all over your body and it's ugly. Because that's how it's supposed to look when you're fighting for your life. And that's what you do, Ilya. You fight like your life depends on it. And that's the kind of person I want to be in the ring with. That's the kind of person that deserves a chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
Bash of Berlin is, I think, the
So you've got
31st of
tonight.
August. It's the very last week of August.
Yep.
Weekend
But
of August.
Ilya, one thing. Tonight, you better bring your absolute best.
Legion, I'm not going to argue with you on that one because I actually agree completely. Sammy does feel more like a champ than Priest does.
I have a feeling that Braun Breaker's going to interfere in this match. Maybe we get a triple threat at SummerSlam.
Pat, I hope you don't have to run to the restroom during our main event tonight because that's going to be a great one. Sami Zayn defending against Ilya Dragunov tonight on Monday Night Raw. Sami, of course, has been champion since WrestleMania when he ended the historic 666-day reign of this man.
Oh, and it's the main event. Awesome.
It was never my dream to be here. Dreams are a waste of time. But when I arrived in WWE, that's all I saw. Everybody chasing some dream, wanting to be like the heroes they grew up watching. No originality. Titles were insignificant. WWE needed to witness.
Yes, we already came out.
Dominance. I put the burden on my shoulders as champion. It was easy to wipe the mat with challenges and shatter the dreams of so many.
Is he like down 50
as I've
pounds?
swept through NXT UK and NXT.
More than that.
Not because of their lack of skill, because of their reliance
Hell yeah,
on
Bryce.
emotions. When I realized I outgrew NXT, I came to SmackDown
Anthony, I would only have to
with the
pick
vision
Triple H because I have already
of
technically been in the
saving one
ring
of
with
the most
Undertaker.
illustrious prizes
But Triple H, I've
in
never
this
even
sport's
met.
history, the Intercontinental Heavyweight
Well,
Championship.
I mean, I've met him in passing, but I've never like met him more than just
I
a
took my prize. And within 2 years,
pass in the hallway kind of
I
thing.
became the greatest,
Yes, Kaiser
as
is
long as
injured. I think
reigning
a broken rib.
Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of all time. For 2 years, the very best in WWE lined up and said they would beat me. They would humble me, and they would take
Team
everything
Kyle,
from
thanks for
me.
the follow on
And for
YouTube.
2
You get
years,
yourself a running monster.
every single one of them fell at the hands of the
Going on,
Ring
boy named Sue.
General. And when my record-breaking reign came to an end, I returned to claim a new prize. The King of the Ring.
Giovanni went to SmackDown and haven't seen him since.
Taken by Gunther. With ease.
Bryce, you're not
Whenever I
wrong.
looked at WWE, I still saw mediocrity. I still saw a sickening lack of prestige.
Sean, 1000%.
A pinnacle that should be so
I met
much
Ray.
more.
It was not a good experience.
At
but
SummerSlam,
I've
the
heard
prestige of the
from
World
others that
Heavyweight
it was just maybe a
Championship
one-off time. I caught him at a
will
bad time.
change forever.
No, I do not think Giovanni will interfere. He's not even on the same show as Gunther.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
He's on
2 weeks
SmackDown.
from Saturday.
Even if he never, like honestly, even if Gunther never wins a world title, which he will win the world title, he's already got a Hall of Fame career. Already.
Oh, yeah.
Selena, thank you
I
so
wouldn't
much
mind
for
seeing
taking
Giovanni
the time
go
for this
back to
interview. As
NXT
you
and
know,
dominate.
the WWE universe is going pretty crazy over the return of Rhea Ripley.
I
But I'm
think,
curious
honestly,
to know
we're talking
your
about what you said
perspective
earlier,
on
like
how
people
this
going down to
impacts your
NXT.
chase for the
Giovanni
Women's
needs to
World
go
Championship.
down to NXT
Well, listen, I have
and
no love for Liv,
make a name
and
for
I
himself
definitely don't have any
outside
love
of
for Rhea
Gunther.
Ripley. But
Yeah.
when they're done sorting out that weird love triangle thing that they got going on, best believe I'm going to be at the front of the line. Because we all know that if it wasn't for Dominic, I'd be the one holding that title. So it's the least that they can do.
I mean, you do raise a good point. Sorry, Zelina. I think it's interesting that you think you're
Bryce,
still at the front of the line.
you don't need a
when
springboard to be a
we're
perfect
here.
wresler. It's
And
not required.
Just an FYI, the line doesn't go
It
to
doesn't
Liv Morgan
make you a
anymore.
better wrestler than anybody
it
else
doesn't go to
because you
Rhea
have a
Ripley. It
springboard.
goes to us. You get that?
Right. Sorry, Sonia, I couldn't really hear anything past your forehead. But This little
God
scare tactics
damn!
thing that the Three Stooges
Zelina.
are doing is not really doing anything for me. Nothing is standing in the way of me and that title. Okay, not Liv Morgan, not Rhea Ripley, not Dominic and his mustache, not you and your mustache or your forehead. So I'm ready. If you want to do this tonight, why don't we do this tonight?
Who let her off? Who let her off her leash and just let his head go wild? Because god damn, Zelina has been cooking.
Well, that took place earlier today. The challenge laid out and accepted.
I don't think she turned heel. I just think she's like tired of heels.
I see. 4-foot firecrackers, right?
Good God. I'm loving it.
Deville's in-ring return.
You know what it was? It's because she had that zinger last week, or it might have been 2 weeks ago. She had that zinger.
Yeah.
I bet you that they were like, hey, just go off.
On the biggest screen possible.
Like, have fun.
Ben Irving, thank you for the follow on YouTube. Get yourself a running monster.
Movie.
Mute, thank you. Jesus.
I want Aleister Black back in WWE. RVD or Eddie? Eddie.
Well, there's some people you just know you can't give the freedom of just say what you want.
Yeah.
Hold on to something, Olivia. If you see a flying cow, put your head down. Yeah, like, there are some people you cannot let have free reign. But there are others, like, when they show you something, you just have to let them run with it. And that's what she did. And yeah, just having a springboard in your arsenal does not make you a better wrestler. It makes you a different wrestler. They're like, you know, it's been said, like, certain people have certain repertoires and other people don't. You could be like, you can be a perfect wrestler without a springboard. You can be a perfect wrestler with a springboard. That move and any move doesn't have any qualification on that. Kyle the King over on Twitch, you got yourself a dancing avocado. Main event is Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov. I am so happy to see guys like Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov and even Mello be like main event players, even if they're not in world title pictures. Like, these guys are getting pushed right, they're getting handled right. Not every call up from NXT is getting handled right.
Who's not getting handled right?
Kiana James.
Okay, I can see that definitely.
Match. We are live on YouTube. However, you cannot watch the product on YouTube. TikTok is the only place I can show the product. YouTube and Twitch will copyright strike me. Luckily, on YouTube, they have changed their policy. Farm Boy Ben, thank you for the follow on Twitch. You got yourself a dancing avocado. Luckily, YouTube has changed their policy on copyright strikes. Instead of actually striking your channel and just suspending your live completely, they black out your live until you remove the copyrighted content. Once you pull down the copyrighted content, your live goes back up. We actually dealt with that on our subathon. When we were playing movies, one of the movies got a copyright strike, so we had to pull it down. Once I pulled it off the screen, the live came back up. So I appreciate that YouTube has adjusted their copyright thing. And also, it doesn't cost me a strike on my channel, which I also appreciate. But nothing with the Wyatt SICKS yet. No, I have not seen what you posted in Discord. I'll check it out real quick. Ariel, thank you for the follow on Twitch. You got yourself a dancing avocado. Alright, let's see what you posted.
Jonathan over in Twitch chat. Hello.
Hope is the last thing ever lost. Interesting. Eric Rowan will most likely be the interview in the tape today. So I'll be very interested to see how that goes.
Like I said, I'm interested if it's going to be Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, or Ramblin' Rabbit doing the interview. Day's going okay so far. Day's going pretty good. Okay. Rock helps the new bloodline. That's a possibility we've always talked about. It's like Rock's the one in the background leading the new bloodline and stuff like that. You know, doing the whole final boss thing. Shit.
Have I seen Becky's new picture? No, I have not. Nick, are you in chat? I saw you on Discord. Are you in chat? You asked a strange question. J-Rod, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. You got yourself a dancing avocado.
Yeah, do it fighting so that the shots don't land.
So, Sue, the interviews went well. They just waiting on corporate offices to call back now.
Smart play here.
And her opponent.
Why is Selena got fixed? That's not fixed. It's controlling belly.
Pat, we don't talk politics, and we're not talking about that either.
Well, Sonya Deville has been recruiting Shayna and Zoe for weeks now.
Sorry, Ricardo. Missed you.
Last week on Monday Night Raw, into the ring and the attack on damage control.
J-Rod, did you follow?
Monday Night Raw for many months now.
Oh, it hasn't come up on the screen yet, J-Rod. It didn't come up on the screen yet. Give it a minute.
She's been recruiting for a while, and it seemingly worked because.
Why did J-Rod not come up? Blue Ford, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Get yourself a dancing avocado.
And the first thing
J-Rod, do me a favor. I know this sounds weird to do. Unfollow me and then follow again because you didn't get one.
Recovering from the
oh, it did come up, but Jason just didn't dance? Did I say it?
I didn't hear it.
Because I'm his cue.
No.
ACL last year.
Yeah.
Now she goes to work on Zelina Vega. First time out of the box. The
answer to be clear, Zelina kind of cooked everybody whenever she was talking backstage, including.
Unfortunately, I do think Sonya's going to win this one because she is first match.
She needs it.
Opportunity, the women's world title a couple of weeks ago.
And she's going against the perfect person because she can destroy Zelina, and Zelina's not going to really lose anything from it.
And Zelina takes down Deville.
Sonya looked powerful and quick, but Zelina obviously.
J-Rod, this dance is for you.
Wrestling each and every week. This is Deville's first time back in the ring in months. Looking for the 619. Connects to Deville, and now Shayna Baszler gets involved. Zoe Stark distracting the official. Shayna Baszler trying to break Zelina's arm. Oh my God!
What?
And now Deville looking to take advantage with Deville's advocate.
I didn't expect it to be a squash match.
Here is your winner.
And now the beatdown 3-on-1 already. Zoe and Shayna paying dividends and to Sonya Deville as they attack the right arm of Zelina Vega. And Zelina's got a little backup. These three women with a score to settle as well with Deville and company. Kaden Carter, Katana Chance, and Lyra Valkyria.
I mean, look, it's Zoe, Shayna, and Sonya. I mean, they obviously walk away, but they weren't intimidated by anything. These three are a problem.
A big problem.
That was not even a minute.
They could if booked properly.
Yo, Priest, why didn't you warn me about Mommy last week?
Not technically a squash match if
I tried to
there's
tell you, but you were
interference.
busy with Liv.
But it was still
I've
very
given you
quick.
advice. It's not my fault that you lied to me about communicating with Rhea, and you lied to me about ending things with Liv.
Oh, tell me, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Tell me it's true.
What?
Rhea Ripley is single and ready to mingle, because I'm trying to holler.
TCL Gaming, thanks for the follow. Get yourself a dancing avocado over on Twitch.
I mean, maybe.
Wi-Fi. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, and keep the whip out of yourself.
Man, you see mommy tell her I said hi.
Hey, man. You've been to prison, bro. You can't let people talk to you like that. Then what? You gotta show Jey Uso who Rhea Ripley belongs.
You're right.
Love Jay.
I'm gonna go take care of business right now.
Glad Damien's enjoying this. He goes face to face with Gunther. Live next.
Every time a small business opens.
Is it just me? Or are there a ton of commercials like backed up? Like they're like very aggressively putting commercials in. Are we?
It's almost like they're trying to slam the first half, so the second half doesn't have any.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Are we like in the main event gonna maybe go like very light on commercials?
I'm hoping.
I mean, the thing is, WWE doesn't have that much say in that. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to the network. I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird.
It just feels piled on.
So there's a lot of people in chat right now talking about Priest being better and stuff like that. You know, and I agree with you guys completely. Damian Priest has become a lot better of a character. You know, with his possibility turning face, him and Rhea possibly breaking off and stuff like that. It's a good time to be Damian Priest. Now he's gonna lose at SummerSlam, but I don't think he's gonna lose and look bad.
Yeah, So on the commercial front, hang on just 1 second. Jigsaw, thank you for the follow on Twitch. You got yourself a dancing avocado. Yeah, it does. It just feels like they're like the gap between commercials is very short. It feels very weird. Obviously, they have a number to meet, but like the network also kind of controls when they play, or like that's what like the truck is told, hey guys, we got to get to commercial break by this point and this point. Like they're told by the network, so it's a little weird unless they work something out. Now, Bob over in TikTok chat, I don't think you meant it this way. The way you worded the question came off rude. Your question in Discord was, what made you think you should stream for us? And it makes it sound like, it sounded like you asked me in the who do you think you are kind of way. I don't think that's how you meant it. Just be careful when you word questions, especially with people who aren't as understanding as maybe I am.
And
because some people could read that. Bob, thank you for the apology. Not necessary. I think I got it. It's just that most people would see that, and they're like a lot of streamers, their egos can't accept that, and they can't accept that you might have meant something else, and they're gonna take that at face value and get pissed. That's why I wanted to clarify before I got mad. Heel beard would have came out, but I wanted to clarify first. What made me want to stream for you guys? Part of it is ego. Let's be real. Part of it is ego. There's a small part of this. I would say 5% of what I do is to stroke my own ego. Rick, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. You got yourself a dancing avocado. But mainly it's because I was seeing Wrestle Talk in the wrestling community go down a very dark path, and I didn't want that. And an opportunity came up where I was able to join up with a group that was supposedly on the same page as me. They were not, which is why I decided to break off and do my own thing. WWE King, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Get yourself a dancing avocado.
For 5th, exclusive pre-sale tomorrow via Ticketmaster at 10 a.m. Eastern with the exclusive code WWEATL.
She will be on NXT. Stephanie Vicar will be on NXT. Shawn Michaels confirmed that once she was signed.
We all understand that.
Ella, do me a favor. I meant to message you. I was still sick from last week. I have forgotten your theory.
I figured it out.
Can you DM me a couple more details so I can do that video? I remember it being a great theory, and my brain has just shut off.
I know you had a little
Next subathon is for SummerSlam.
Right? So come on, I want the details. I want to know what was discussed and what disciplinary action you're taking. Chad, it was a privileged conversation. It was between he and I, okay? I'm protecting privilege. That's nice.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Well, Bo and his little crew have been after me every single week, and I'm sick of it. So I want to know what you're going to do. Chad, Bo is here tonight. He's here. So if you want to have a conversation with him, by all means, please go talk to him. That's great. That's great. I'll handle everything on my own, just like I always do. All you do out here every week is victim blame me like always. But you know what? I'm calling Bo out tonight and handle things my way. Pathetic.
Priest getting a positive face pop.
All right.
They got stuck.
Yeah, guys, no politics. I will say one thing, and one thing only about the situation, and then that's the end of it. As somebody who's been part of the wrestling business off and on for over 20 years, been a fan for over 30, I know a work when I see one. Just like the Montreal Screwjob was actually a work, and the pipe bomb was a scripted promo. I know a work when I see one. That's all I'll say.
They're on their feet for the World Heavyweight Champion. Here tonight.
Oh, Trenton remembered. Thank you. Ella, I will work on that. Trenton, please DM me that so I don't forget, and I will do that tomorrow. In fact, I'll probably make it tonight, and then I'll post it tomorrow.
SummerSlam. Damian Priest and Gunther, Pat, have never met one-on-one before.
We'll see. Oh, by the way, you were question marking heel beard. Heel beard is what happens when people piss us off. Heel beard is what happens when people are being so stupid and ignorant that it just gets on our nerves. Heel Booker has not come out yet.
No.
Heel beard has.
I'm liking this Priest run too. I don't know if Bill Vatu's coming to WWE or not. If he does, I hope he does. He's great. I think he's very good in the ring, but...
They're in Ohio!
Yeah, he's doing more face stuff.
All rise for el campeón! Now, I'm out here because I have a match against Braun Strowman, but we know what was advertised. I want this face-to-face right now. So, Gunther, get on out
We'll
here.
see. I mean, if
Drip, El Campeón is the champion in Spanish.
Yeah. Leon, that's a possibility.
He's not 100% a face yet. He's still part of the Judgment Day.
No.
It's a slow burn. Slow burn to get there.
Won the King of the Ring tournament to earn this opportunity as the world champion at SummerSlam. In a very impressive list of the men he beat in that tournament, Pat, to win
Roman
the King
wishes
of
he
the Ring
was
title.
Gunther.
Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, Jey Uso, and in the final, Randy Orton.
Gunther is an impressive.
I think Gunther's going to do it.
Human being. His
I think,
discipline,
I find it.
His intelligence.
I mean, again,
his intensity,
if you want to put Priest's
everything
title reign
about him
over,
reeks
have him beat Gunther, but at the same time,
superstar.
I don't see it.
A very worthy king of the
They
ring.
keep talking about how there's only been 3 men that's ever beaten Gunther since coming to WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion. Look at you. Still so confident.
7-7-6-7.
Still carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Week for week, carrying Monday Night Raw. And still living out your childhood dream of being the World Heavyweight Champion. All honesty, good for you. And while I was away, I paid close attention to you. And I made my honest assessment. And the result of that I want to share with you now. You're not living up to it. Your reign has been...
Cringed the Booker.
Nothing.
Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. You got yourself a
No
dancing
prestige,
avocado.
no contributions. But I understand it. It's okay. Because you and me, we are not cut from the same cloth. So I come in good spirits, and I want to do you a favor. I want to lift that weight off your shoulders, spare you that embarrassment at SummerSlam.
Love Gunther.
Gunther is actually from Austria.
Just hand me my title, and
Yes.
we move on.
Easy as that.
Your title. Gunther, I wish it was SummerSlam right now so I could knock that stupid smirk off your face.
Logiel, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Based off of Dancing Avocado.
Look, we all heard.
Damien said that
say
Seth
this
can
was
challenge again
never your dream.
for the title because Punk was the one.
Let me
interfered.
explain something to you. While you were getting everything,
Did not
handed
like
to you
that.
in Europe,
He took all the
I was
teeth out of
literally
that Seth Punk promo
fighting
thing.
for my life on the street.
I think Gunter wins at SummerSlam because right afterwards there is Bash in Berlin, and what would it be like to return home as a world champ, even if he is Austrian?
Yeah,
exactly. So, hey man, if
Plus,
this is not your
I think you're
dream,
going to set up
and you're
Ilya
just here for a
versus
paycheck,
Gunther for Bash in Berlin.
I don't care the reason. We don't need you here. I know you're good, man, but I don't give a damn. I earned this. And you are the last person around here that's taking this title from me.
I recognize your hardship, and I'm not going to question your street credibility. But let's be honest. Being on the street is a choice. Come on. I mean, don't blame me that your parents thought their offspring is not worth it to provide it with a good life.
Ooh, god damn, Gunther.
You know, my parents, they provided me with everything.
Emotional damage.
Greatness were recognized for my whole life. So, while you were apparently fighting for your life on the streets, I received calls from WWE begging me to sign a contract with them. And the reason why they were begging me is to avoid that people like you get in the position to call themselves World Heavyweight Champion.
God damn, Gunther. Jesus
and once
Christ.
again, it will be on me. Because who, if not me, that takes on the challenge, that takes on the responsibility to restore the honor and prestige of this great sport and the World Heavyweight Championship.
If Damien wasn't a face before, that promo's going to make him
You
one.
know what?
Jesus Christ.
There's one thing I don't understand either. I do not understand why all those people here don't love you to death. Because they are just like you. Whatever you're going to achieve in life.
Logan Lines, thank you for the follow on YouTube. Based off of Running Monster.
And you always will be street trash.
God.
Wow. Wow. I absolutely. The whole point of taking the IC title off Gunther was to get him into world title picture.
Who seems to
get
have
the world
so
title on
much
him.
clarity. It's crazy to me that you can't see what's going to come right at you. You don't even see why you lost your title at WrestleMania. It's the same reason you're going to lose to me at SummerSlam. It's because you don't have any heart. You don't know what it feels like to have to fight for everything you have. Gunther, at SummerSlam, I'm going to remain El Campeón. And for the first time in your life,
he'll be facing that match for sure.
you're going to have to fight from the bottom because you will have absolutely nothing. And then maybe we find out after SummerSlam if you're something more than just a boring, conceited, privileged scumbag.
Gunther and Priest exchanging words here tonight. Gunther realizing now that
the crowd's already on board. Olivia, thank you for the shares.
Yeah. Has other things to worry about.
Yeah, 1,000% a face promo.
And that's one big son of a bitch.
Which is making me think the Ripley Priest break away from Judgment Day is going to happen soon.
Braun Strowman.
I have a feeling it'll be after
Trying
SummerSlam.
to have
Like,
the Judgment
that's gonna be
Day
like the final straw that broke the camel's back. For the
and the
thing.
Braun Strowman
I feel
problem.
like maybe Finn Balor gets
Damian
involved or
Priest will
something,
take matters into his own hands.
or stops
Live
Judgment
next
Day from helping.
on Monday Night Raw.
I can call him street trash. What's your problem, Gunther?
Damn, Pat calling out Gunther. I hope he wasn't right next to you. Yeah, like the crowd's already getting behind him. The crowd sees it. He's definitely going more and more face. And sure, that was absolutely a 1,000% a face promo.
Yeah,
and
seriously.
Now, granted, and this is going to kind of prove how great Damian really is, and people aren't going to really notice this unless you're very, in tune with the business. But maybe by me telling you this, you guys can see it. He now has to go back to being a heel because Braun's a babyface. And he's only after Judgment Day because Judgment Day are the heels, and he's going after the bullies of the Judgment Day. And now that Damian's supposed to handle the Braun situation, and he should win here, Damian should win, he kind of has to go back to heel. So let's see how he transitions in this match and how it goes. Damian was very good in NXT, but he started to get one-dimensional. And I'm glad they called him up when he did, because I'm afraid if he'd have stayed in NXT any longer, he might have fallen into a kind of one-dimensional bottomless pit.
Yeah. Yeah, so for anybody who's wondering, yes, Seth can go against Priest for the title again. Priest decided to say, don't worry about that. It was not in the contract. It was just a thing between me and you. And personally, I don't think Priest should have done that because it took the teeth out of why Seth was pissed at Punk.
Yeah,
now
at first I didn't agree with that, but the more I've sat on it and thought about it, yeah, like Seth's issue with Punk is him getting involved in his business. Not so much that he took away any more title opportunities. It's just Punk, because he told Punk, as long as you stay away from me and my business, we're fine. However, Seth's anger was kind of gone after being told he could get another title shot. So it's just like, fuck.
Yeah. So it like I said, it takes the teeth out of Seth. What?
My hand gave out while trying to pick up my vape, so it flew up in the air and I had to catch it, and I don't know why I'm ridiculously over animated, so it was just probably looked really funny for everybody watching. Because Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking moron. I am a cartoon.
See yourself actually brings up a very valid point. In the Triple H era, the Paul Levesque era, so like that, technically there are no faces and no heels. He has very widely said that it's how the crowd interacts with them. So
yeah,
but no, I can see
with that. I don't agree. Cody's 1,000% a face. Jey Uso 1,000%
Oh no, I
a
agree.
face. Like there are definitive faces and heels. Like,
but that's because the crowd says so.
No. The way Gunther acted said so. The way Jay acts says so. The way Cody acts says so. The crowd gets behind him. Now, if the crowd's not behind him, luckily we're in an era where they will listen to the crowd and like, okay, we need to make a change. However, it's great. Thanks, Trenton.
What say you tonight? One-on-one, main event Jey Uso, Dirty Dom Mysterio. Come on.
Tribal Chief 31.
Come on.
Thank you
You
for
like
following
it?
on
Appreciate
Twitch.
it.
Got yourself dancing avocado.
Pierce! What are you doing, man? You're gonna give Ilya Dragunov an opportunity with Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship.
What business is it of yours?
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Sami Zayn and the Intercontinental Championship are my business.
You lost that money in the bank. Sami Zayn's the champion. He comes to meet with respect, by the way. You might learn from that. He asked for a match, and I granted it. What do you have to say about it?
You're not stupid, Drip. It's a possibility.
I don't care about your respect or Sami Zayn's for that matter. Because you know, congrats. You made a match.
I'm about to go destroy everybody that's in it. Really? Yeah, that's what you want to do? I figured that's what you want to do, but you're not going to do it tonight, and here's why. Because I got one hothead on the shelf already, and I don't need you joining Drew McIntyre on suspension. Gentlemen, if you please, security.
You know what? I know the way out. I got it.
Really?
He's gonna come back.
Make sure he gets out of my way.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Nothing yet with Uncle Howdy, but we do know what tape has been turned in.
Breaker should be sent packing.
And Chad Gable's apparently going to call out Bo Dallas.
Our main event later on tonight, Sami Zayn defends the Intercontinental Championship against Ilya Dragunov tonight. Meanwhile, one-on-one, Damian Priest, the world champion, against 6'8", 385-pound Braun Strowman. So Priest, who's got Gunther at SummerSlam 2 weeks from Saturday, just had
it
a
is kind of crazy,
face-to-face that
DT.
got very emotional moments ago. Now has to turn his attention to that.
I don't know if Punk's on Raw tonight. Oh no, he's not there tonight.
Whenever you're the champion, obviously,
Adam
you're
Pearce
gonna take
banned
on
him from
all
the
comers
arena so
from
he
all
could talk to
different
Drew.
types of sides and angles. What Gunther
We saw
said
Drew
today was
arrive,
real
but that's it.
Well, this is one of the biggest challenges for Priest thus far here in WWE. Priest is a huge man, and look at how Braun Strowman just towers over him. And Priest, with that MMA background, is going to try to cut the big man
No,
down.
that's
You
all
see him
live.
going to work on the
So
legs
those guys
early
kind
on.
of just stand
A
there.
history of knee issues over the years as Priest now hammers away on Strowman.
Any human that large is obviously going to have some joint stuff happening in his legs.
And Strowman misses wildly, and Damian Priest with a kick to the face. Here's an interesting statistic. Damian Priest, Pat, has not lost a one-on-one match since the first part of January.
When was the last time he was held like a baby?
Tonight. Oh, and a big right hand by Priest. And Strowman still on his feet. And Priest trying to figure out the Strowman puzzle.
Priest is trained MMA, yes, and
the
Muay
rest of
Thai.
Judgment Day tried to solve the Strowman problem, couldn't get it done. So Priest tonight gonna.
I'd like to see
take
Priest back
matters
in the
into his
all-white,
own
too.
hands, and what a deal by Strowman.
That was a good look for him.
Dayton loves it.
Strowman, a former Universal Champion. He's won Money in the Bank and the greatest Royal Rumble ever, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal as well.
You know what, Z?
Former strongest man.
I'd
He's
almost
as
like
big
to see
as an
that.
ox.
And now, Priest over the top rope. Braun Strowman once eliminated.
Dom and Jay,
13 men
Dom
in
and Jay
one
do
Royal
have a
Rumble.
match tonight.
Are you sensing what I'm sensing?
I think the train's about to jump on the tracks, and referee Rod Zapata said, "Oh, hang on, Braun," and I don't think Braun's going to listen to the official.
I think it's the Strowman Express coming through Dayton, Ohio.
385 pounds. Priest sidesteps Strowman into the timekeeper's area. Priest
Oh, good way.
has
Okay.
regained control of this match. Strowman's hurt.
I cannot keep pushing you like this.
That's actually a decent way to end the match.
Scott's muscles were chemically induced. I'm pretty sure Braun's muscles are real. He looks
Well, Braun originally
just in his build, he looks natty. He looks very natty in the way he's built. And plus, I mean, WWE is very, very strict on their testing now. So
Yeah. Plus,
I don't think he's actually
Braun
hurt,
actually
guys.
would.
I think he's selling.
Who? Braun? Oh yeah.
Braun.
Braun wanted to be a strong man when he first started, stuff like that. So him and Mark Henry, he was talking to Mark Henry and stuff like that. And Mark Henry told him flat out, "You ain't got it." Braun tried to be a strong man. Braun failed. Braun called Mark. Mark's like, "Yeah, I can get you into this wrestling thing."
You talking about Braun Strowman or Braun Breaker?
Braun Strowman.
We're talking about Braun Breaker.
Oh.
And Braun Strowman was a successful strongman. He won the Arnold Classic. He's a successful strongman.
Are you sure about that? Because in his interview with not Chris Van Vliet, somebody else. But
It's
Braun,
in his
that's basically
it's
what
in
Braun
his
said.
documentary. It's in his documentary on the network or on Peacock.
Okay.
Jonathan, what is your question?
Drips, they already dropped off the tape at Pat McAfee's work, and Pat turned it into WWE.
Yeah, it was actually on Pat McAfee Show. The clip is in our Discord. And Pat McAfee turned it over. They've had the tape since before the show started. So, and at this point, after 2 weeks of tapes, you would imagine they would be like, "Hey, let's keep a VCR handy." Yeah, that was the Yeah, there was a competition. Like after he had won a competition, the next competition he was in was against Thor, Eddie Hall, and Brian Shaw. You know, 3 of the greatest strongmen in the last 20 years. And Mark Henry basically told him, like, "Yeah, you're not beating those guys. They're on a different level, and you maybe give wrestling a try." He won in Arnold Classic. He just couldn't win World's Strongest Man against those guys. Which that I understand. Hell yeah, Malachi. By the way, I was able to order my birthday Clue-inspired TGN Network shirt, and it will be here before my birthday, so I'll be able to actually wear it on my birthday to show it off when we debut the shirt on the merch site. So that's pretty awesome as well. Yeah, Rhea and Dom are done. I'm pretty sure that is over. I'm pretty sure we get the Rowan tape tonight. That's what they've been teasing all week. So I think the Eric Rowan tape is tonight. Maybe after this match.
Been dominating Braun Strowman during the
there
commercial
is some
break.
lag with my...
On the knees of Strowman after Strowman hit the barricade hard and tumbled.
Yeah, something's going on with mine too.
Maybe we get a Rhea and Jay versus Dominic.
Yeah, Priest is a perfect striker. Using that to his advantage. Strowman has not been able to gain momentum in this match. Priest with a right hand.
I think she's just done
as
with
he
him.
prepares for Gunther 2 weeks from Saturday at SummerSlam.
Like he's not like, and I have a feeling that like
earlier with
I think the rumor, or not the rumor, the theory that a lot of people in chat have posted that Dom is going to try to help Rhea at SummerSlam and actually cost her the match. That's it. Like that, they're done.
And take Priest down. Cover. Can you imagine if Strowman can pin the world champion in a kick out by Priest? Big match here tonight, Pat, for Braun
I'm still
Strowman.
considering going to Bad Blood because it is in
obviously
Atlanta.
the great equalizer, but what our
I'm just trying to figure out how I can do that and still stream the show for you guys.
Intelligent. Those are street smarts.
That's what he was talking about. Scratched and clawed his way. Damien did.
I mean, I've got
Braun is
Peacock.
selling. If he was actually injured, the match would have been called off.
Now Strowman looking for a choke slam on Priest.
You're just going to tell me how to, like, you know, connect everything.
Strong grip of Strowman.
You would have to come here.
And now counters with one of his own.
Like, I can't
That's
tell
not
you
gonna
how to
happen.
connect
Strowman
everything.
able to
Like,
rip it away. Powerful Strowman. Priest
Jason would have to come.
from
Everything's
behind
on my
and back to the
computer.
knee.
Like, even if he downloaded OBS and all that stuff, he would have to have all my
Strategy by the champ in
logins,
this match.
all my
Secondary
assets.
right to the
He
back
would
of
basically
the
have to
net.
download my entire
Finally has
computer.
Braun Strowman down.
And then a big kick again.
Right to the jaw there with his toe.
Priest measuring his man. Another spin kick by Priest.
I'm like just under 2 hours away from Atlanta,
Three kicks
or
to
maybe
the
just
mouth.
at 2 hours from Atlanta.
Looking like the Copa
That's why I'm
final.
considering it.
Well, no. Braun Strowman, though, lifting him up and went for the power slam. Knee gave out. Strowman's knee gave out. Could not deliver the Davey Boy, the running power slam. And now Priest from behind.
Exactly,
Blow to the
Pete,
back of the
exactly.
neck. And Damian Priest measuring his man. There's no way
Now
he's
this
gonna
is
be
going to
able
be
pull this
insane.
off. Priest with Strowman up. South of heaven.
South of heaven on
Slam.
on Braun Strowman is crazy.
Incredible by Priest. Priest
Honestly,
impressive
Fats,
win.
I don't know if the internet at the arena would be strong enough for me to go live. Plus, I wouldn't be able to show the show. Like, I wouldn't be able to put Peacock on and everything like that. I couldn't go live. The only place I'd be able to go live is TikTok. Or Twitch, one of the two. Like, I can't do both from my phone.
He outsmarted the big son of a bitch on numerous occasions, and it ended with a south of heaven, planting Braun Strowman through the ring.
And Damian Priest celebrates.
He just had the better strategy throughout the entire match. Took advantage of it all.
Yeah.
Exactly when to go. And, like, my whole point is to
The ring
give you
general,
guys a place to
Gunther,
watch.
Who called Damian Priest Street trash.
I would let my brother go live, but he wouldn't be able to do any of the stuff that I do either.
No,
he wouldn't be able to go live on my account. He wouldn't be able to go live with all the assets.
And even if I remote to his desktop, it still wouldn't be the same.
I've been thinking about that. That's geeky. I've been thinking about maybe if there's we could try maybe having him remote access my PC. That's a possibility. I'm gonna see how much tickets are tomorrow, and if it's something I can afford. Because if I can't afford it, then I'm not gonna go. Because I don't want to like. I could go sit in the 300s. If I'm gonna go, I want to go sit down, hot cam side with a sign for you guys. I want to go. I'm tired of sitting up in the nosebleeds. If you've never been to a show, nosebleeds are fine. Or if you just want to go to a show, it's fine. But for me, I'm at a point now where I don't want to sit up there
Help him
anymore.
out. He's our friend.
Absolutely. Friends
And I
do.
think that's what we do for him.
Absolutely.
I think the next time you sit in the nosebleeds is going to be WrestleMania.
Sounds like you guys
Even then, I
finally
don't
came
think I'd do
around.
that.
That's great to hear. Now that that's all behind us.
What? I don't know what's happening.
It's simple, all right? I figured out who Uncle Howdy is. It's Bo Dallas.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody. But look, here's the plan for tonight, all right? I'm going down to the ring. I'm calling Bo out. But this time, I got my crew by my side. The gang's got my back, just like the old days, like you were saying.
Oh, Chad, I'm sorry. We weren't talking about you just now.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Look, we were just talking, and we know Kofi's going to be gone for a few weeks, so Tozawa and Otis would love to team with you to help you stand up against the Final Testament next week.
Okay, hell yeah. Appreciate y'all. Let's go.
What? What? You're gonna help him and not me? Are you serious?
Yes.
We're serious.
Something wrong with him. Look. Change, man. Final
the hell
Testament
are you
took
doing?
Kofi out, so next week, let's make him regret it.
It is
What?
the loudest thing ever. What are you doing?
Good.
I was throwing trash away.
No backup and a big problem.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied
Interesting. I like this. I like this Alpha Academy New Day, whatever they are.
Chance and Carter, former tag team champions, gonna have their hands full coming up next with the Sonya Deville-led Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark live on Monday Night Raw.
Rhea opened the show, JR.
Yep.
Seth. Yeah.
It happens.
It depends on, like, okay, I think Stone Cold, I don't know, like, Stone Cold as a heel never really did it for me. Like, his first heel run, which led to the Austin 316, I'm like, oh, this guy's not a heel. And then when he did the whole invasion thing and that heel, he was very funny. But it felt like, oh, this is the end of his career. The Rock, on the other hand, has had some great heel runs. And I would say that I think the Final Boss has been one of the best heels we've ever seen in the business. That was just a very well done heel. Oh, like the stuff with him and Kurt Angle. The stuff with him and Kurt Angle and like the singing song and all that stuff, that was it's gold. That stuff is gold. Goofy wrestling for life. But because of it, as a heel, I just never took him as that. Now, yes. Now let's go back to ECW. The stuff he did in ECW, just in promos alone, because the man was injured, was astounding. Astounding work from Austin. What was it called? The two-man power trip? when him and Triple H were a team.
Yeah.
That was okay work for both of them. I also felt like they were kind of like being ham-fisted into it. Basically what came out of that is that Dom is in the doghouse and Rhea got her title match against Liv at SummerSlam.
By the way, real quick, since we saw the commercial for it, I'm very excited for the Borderlands movie.
The only downside to that movie I might see is Kevin Hart's. As long as Kevin Hart is not Kevin Hart in the movie, you know what I mean? He, like The Rock, has fallen into that whole caveat of just playing himself in every movie he does.
Yep.
And quite frankly, I'm just like, it's gotten to be the point where I'm just like, it's not funny anymore. It's the same thing over and over again. So how do you feel that you're...
Yeah, Stephanie is going to NXT. She may or may not show up tomorrow. We don't know. Most likely not.
I think it's going to be getting to where Ray's really at the point where he's going to retire. That's my other concern, Jam. The cast feels more like, hey, let's cast big names rather than, hey, let's cast the right people for the roles. Now, Kate Blanchett can play anything. I'm fine with that. It's Nick13. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. You got yourself a dancing avocado. I've only played part of the game. Like, I've not played them all the way through, but I'm a little worried about that. But I'm still going to give the movie a chance. I'm going to try to play Borderlands, at least Borderlands 3 before I do, like, all the way through, though, before I watch it. I also know, like, I'm very much the kind of person, like, I can take a step back from something, like...
First off, Mexico City, the arena, the CDMX, sold out.
Let's see if they
show. Grossing event
do they show her?
In Mexico City, featuring the debut of the latest WWE signee, Stephanie Backer. Last night, WWE superstars took over.
There she is.
Monterrey, Mexico. Another sold-out house, another wild show south of the border.
Me too, Pete.
Thanks to all the WWE fans who showed up.
I want the movie to be a little goofy because the game's a little goofy, but I also want it to be very serious at times.
Carter and Chance set for tag team action here tonight on Monday Night Raw. WWE Universe.
It is a very good movie.
Hear it, feel it, on the biggest screen possible. Get your tickets now for the Twisters theaters Friday. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Backlash in Mexico would be fire. I like that idea.
I'm down for that.
Yes, I do believe that Dom versus Jay match is tonight. Chloe BXO, thank you for the follow. You got yourself a dancing avocado over on Tweet.
Shayna and Zoe, Sonya Deville won her first match in nearly a year.
Don't forget, we've got a Daisy Avocado shirt now. Go get it. Add an hour.
Finally, after months of recruiting, Baszler and Zoe getting them together to form a very dangerous group.
Joshy, let's not be
Shayna
disgustingly
and Zoe
toxic,
have
please.
everything you could possibly want to become champions here and become champs again. And Sonya is just going to keep them aligned and keep them all rowing in the same direction. That's what she does.
No, we've got an hour and a half left in the show. This is not the main event.
With various partners. Carter and Chance once had the longest reigning NXT tag team.
The Gamer over on YouTube. Hello.
I mean, but Sonya was
Hello.
Shayna and Zoe whenever she was out. As soon as she came back, she started recruiting, and now...
Well, they're all cut from the same mold, Pat. The MMA background, the physicality, the aggressiveness. And Shayna Baszler.
Lack of empathy, the lack of, tact, all that stuff.
And a straight right hand by the former MMA.
Oh, that's a good question, Dick.
Stops over here.
If Malachi Black, a.k.a. Aleister Black, came back to the WWE, who would his first rivalry be with?
Obviously, we can all see what she does.
Who would you book his first rivalry with?
Carter.
And this is Shayna Baszler.
And Baszler, look at this. She did this to Zelina earlier, looking to break the arm of Carter, who
Seth,
works herself out of harm's way. Now
mainly get yourself a good OBS.
This is a big gamble
and
by
make
DeVille.
sure you can hook it up.
Bringing these two together and hopefully...
I use Streamlabs. And then I use TikTok Live Studio, which you can download to your desktop or your Mac.
Carter and Chance.
I don't think WrestleMania has ever been in North
risk high
Carolina.
reward
No.
for Sonya Deville, because if this works out, obviously they're going to be a problem for everybody. But if everything self-destructs because it's a bunch of egos.
Anthony, depends on the day. If it's Sunday, Canes. If it's any other day, Chick-fil-A.
In the corner, Zoe Stark makes the tag. Chance rolls through. I don't
Jim
think
Cornette,
she realizes that Stark's legal, but she does now. Kick right to the
well,
back
has a
of the
lot
head.
of history in the business and has done a lot of good for the business. The guy's a fucking idiot.
Well, WWE
And, like,
see it, hear it, feel it.
I
on the
remember
biggest
I wrote an
screen
article
possible.
about
Get
a
your tickets now for
lawsuit
Twisters in theaters Friday. Here's a quick look.
against him, and we
That's
showed that. You know, like we were showing in the article, we were on his side.
Nope.
Because all the evidence pointed that he and his wife were not guilty. Like all the evidence that got released during the court case showed they were actually not guilty. That dumbass sent us a cease and desist order.
A lot of twisting.
We were the
going
only
on
ones
here.
with an article defending him.
Twist of fate.
So we pulled the article.
Pick up the pace though. Stark just so powerful. Lifting Chance up.
I don't think WrestleMania will ever be in Jacksonville, simply because that's the home base of AEW.
Incredible use of momentum.
Yeah, but then
by
again,
Chance
they
here.
would do it almost as, I mean, I'm sure that would be one of those petty things they might do.
Double team from Carter and Chance working together. Chance cross body.
I wouldn't put it past them. I
Look
mean,
at the power of Zoe Stark.
Well, Seth, you got to get to 1,000 to go live. First off,
yeah.
Chance, and instead, once again, utilizing the momentum like a ninja.
Rashid, we do not talk politics here, so we're not talking about that.
Right. Hey, folks in chat, go to Seth's profile and follow him. That way we can get 1,002 people to follow him. He can start doing lives for us.
This, at the end of the day, is what it's going to come down to.
Now Shayna Baszler.
No, there's never been a WrestleMania in South Carolina either. I don't
Tag
think.
made. Katana Chance. The Dynamo going to get launched by Carter here. The cage.
All right, Trishelle.
Outside the ring to the floor. Carter and Chance in control on Monday Night Raw.
To use TikTok Live Studio, you still have to have 1,000 to be approved.
Yeah.
Because when you download TikTok Live Studio, you still have to get approved, and TikTok Live Studio still requires 1,000. I've heard that you can go live now without 1,000. I don't know if that's true because I haven't been under 1,000 in a long time, so I don't know. Because I've also heard people say that that's not true, so I don't know. But so again, I don't know how that goes, but I know with TikTok Live Studio, because once you download the TikTok Live Studio app on your desktop, you then have to go through an application process, and part of that application process is having 1,000 followers. So if you want to show off the pay-per-views and stuff, TikTok Live Studio is the easiest way to do that on TikTok. I couldn't imagine how to do it from your phone.
Yeah, TikTok's. I've been 1,000 for a while now, so I don't even know.
What the hell happened with your microphone? You suddenly got very loud.
Sorry, was it me moving or?
Did you hit your volume?
No.
No. Because you are now very loud, and I'm picking up all your background noise. Turn your volume down.
I didn't. How's that?
A little bit more. Yes, I love Red Dead
Good.
Redemption 2. Stop leaning into the mic. Every time you're.
How's this?
You went from that. Now all of a sudden you're talking. You keep doing this. So stay back. But I don't know why. Like,
okay.
All of a sudden we started picking up all your background noise too. I don't know. Like it's like as if you turned off all your settings.
I haven't touched anything.
Any tips to be less camera shy? Short of just honestly, you just got to do it. Like, honestly, you just got to bite the bullet and do it. There's no other way to get over being camera shy than just getting in front of the camera.
Or become a VTuber.
It's not worth the money. The amount of money you have to spend to be a VTuber isn't worth it. As soon as Joker's camera actually shows up, I'll put him on the screen. He's here, but his camera's not showing up. Is his camera up on your end? Or is it a white screen?
No. It's a white screen.
Yeah. Something going on with his camera. Jaden, there's a lot of people who think Jacob is working for Roman. I, for one, see the signs. I'm not 100% sold on it just yet, but I wouldn't be surprised by it.
Chance against Baszler and Zoe Stark. Lyra Valkyria in Carter and Chance's corner, and Sonya Deville outside the ring in support of Baszler and Stark, who helped Sonya Deville with a win over Zelina Vega earlier tonight.
Yeah, Sonya Deville, obviously the master evil manipulator of this group.
Well, that's a great way to put it. She's been manipulated these two to get them to join forces with her.
I will say during the break, though, she yelled at Sonya.
And here comes Zoe Stark. Zoe remorseless in her attack.
Liquid Fox, not sure yet. Might be after this match.
Thank you for all the gifts, by the way. That's
now creates some space. Tag made, here comes Chance.
Crafty Carter gets Chance in. Chance like a buzzsaw out of the corner.
And she's lived her life by the mantra, greater the challenge, greater the glory. As she sends Stark into the corner.
Carter and Chance aren't just a dance party, Cole.
Not at all. Tremendous tag team. And Chance fired up. Taking the fight to Stark. Boots right to the spine. Cover. This would not look good for Deville.
No, I never really liked the Bella Twins. They just never really did it for me.
A bit upset.
I never hated the Bella Twins, but they weren't like.
Yeah, I was indifferent.
Someone I would.
I was very indifferent.
Yeah.
To them.
Oh, what a knee by
They weren't
Stark.
somebody I would go out of my way to watch.
And now Baszler into the ring. Oh, and a running knee.
Randy, well, I mean, with over 20 years experience, I'd hope you'd be very good at selling. Especially when you're one of the greatest of all time.
This is bang, what impact.
I don't think the Bella Twins should come back. They don't add anything to the product.
Up with another to Chance.
Nowadays, I think they actually take away from the
look
product.
At the armbar. Now look at Chance. Chance doing a great job trying to block. And now finally Baszler.
Now, I do agree with that. They need more women's. I think they need more women's tag teams, period.
The feisty Katana Chance.
Oh, my God, what a move.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Chance flipped onto Baszler. Cover by Carter.
I'm behind, but
and a kick out by Shayna.
Holy crap.
Man, what an incredible tag team match here tonight on Raw.
Absolutely. Carter and Chance flying around. Peanut butter and jelly.
Frequent tags. And
first woman to ever complete the American Ninja Warrior course was Katana Chance.
Stark with a kick to the face. And now Chance. Right to the spine of Stark.
I mean, if that's what she wants to do and AEW lets her do it, then as long as they can make it work. I don't want Britt Baker coming out worse than that.
Tag made, here comes Stark. Chance ducked underneath, Shayna able to grab her. Stark like a sniper with a missile drop kick off the top rope. And Pat, we've seen this before. Launching Chance into the knee. Good night, Katana Chance. Sonya Deville is onto something.
Yes, Natalia did sign a new deal with WWE.
Never thought we'd say that.
Rumor is they've already signed with WWE. I don't know. Because the rumor before that, literally the day before that, was that they had already signed with AEW. So I don't know. I would love for them to sign with WWE.
This was Sonya Deville has done her entire career.
Motor City Machine
Look, and, yeah. Look, until I see them walk out on the stage, I'm not believing anything.
Or something official is announced.
Learn that tonight.
Yeah, like if WWE post something out or AEW says that if
What's up, John?
Motor City McGee's are all elite, you know.
start.
Who signed a new deal, Hunter?
Well, Pat, for the past couple of years, you participated in the American Century Celebrity Golf Championship on NBC, but you were absent this year.
Yeah, well, I had some stuff going on, and I suck at golf, so I decided not to embarrass myself.
Oh yeah, no,
we
can. That was confirmed. We knew that.
For the embarrassment, The Miz had a massive moment on 17.
So let's go to the Patostrator, excuse me, to show you exactly what happened with The Miz on 17.
Yeah, 17 is the party hole. It's a par 3, and this man right here lives on a golf course, gets 3 golf lessons a week, and became an 85th place finisher this weekend out of 89 golfers. But on the 17th hole in front of all the fans, he had a moment, not just in golf, but in life. Him and that man right there, you know him, former luchador at WrestleMania, greatest center of all time, Ohio guy, host of the New Heights podcast, celebrating with The Miz. The Miz is feeling himself. This is fantastic.
That was
but it doesn't
Jason
stop
Kelce,
there.
right?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, do you know who that man is? That's one of the most famous humans on earth. Background dancer for Taylor Swift. Greatest tight end of all time. Celebrating with Mike The Miz at golf. And watch what The Miz does on his way out here. This is what makes The Miz different. All those people were there to see who? Not Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, greatest tight end of all time. Not Jason Kelce of all time. They're there to see these 2 eyes, this big-ass mouth, this man who's in Ohio, F-word, do his thing.
Hey, it wasn't a cruel summer by any means for The Miz.
And there was no bad blood, and there was no cardigans. The American Century Championship was a blast, and The Miz had a moment where he was good at golf.
I'm not sure if I would say that Travis Kelce is the greatest tight end of all time. He's one of. I don't know if I'd say he's the greatest.
Flower petals everywhere.
Yeah.
Forget about that. We just want to address the elephant in the room. We know Liv did help us win the championship.
Yeah. No worries. It's okay. Yeah, Liv played her games and it didn't work. At the end of the day, the tag team titles are back where they belong.
Yeah.
And now it's my turn to get my title back.
Yeah.
There he is. Now the camera's working.
But Jay was talking out of line about you, so I went to Pierce and I got a match made, and I'm gonna teach him a lesson that no one talks about mommy like that.
What are you doing? Are you stupid? Why are you picking a fight with Jay Uso?
I mean, I'll just go cancel it. I'll go talk to Pierce.
Joker.
What are you, a coward or something now?
Yeah, he's gone.
No, I mean, I won't cancel the match, but I just wanted to show Jay and everyone else that you're still my mommy and that you belong to me.
Excuse me?
Oh.
I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. That's not what
Dude. Not cool.
What a moron.
Where'd you hear that,
Drew
Jonathan?
McIntyre set for a detente with General Manager Adam Pearce.
Why is he dressed to fight?
Can Drew get his suspension lifted? We'll find out. He's smiling. Happy spot.
Yeah, crushed it.
Third time gonna be a charm? Third time gonna be a charm? Third time a charm?
There we go. My phone
Good?
acting up.
All good.
Yeah. Oh wait.
What's going
Dom
on,
just
Joker?
messed up though. Man, baby Joker's in the room right now.
Hey,
All good.
Baby Joker.
I just had to get out of camera because I'm smoking some weed.
It's all good.
Ooh, excuse me. I think CM Punk kind of exposed that CM Punk's been cleared, considering he attacked Drew McIntyre. But yeah, I think the whole point was that the agreement was that if Drew McIntyre was going to show up. I think the agreement was that Punk could not be in the arena. So.
Wyatt SICKS have not shown up yet. They'll probably be coming soon. And there goes Joker.
He's having phone problems.
Yeah, understood.
I'm so happy we're getting new Beavis and Butthead.
Me too.
I think Jay versus Dom is actually going to be a pretty good match, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
What is the background noise? That is Jason's house. I don't know why it's picking up his background noise all of a sudden. No, Dom versus Jay will not be the main event because the main event is Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov for the Intercontinental title.
We've got an hour and 10 minutes till the end of the show.
Dom said that Rhea is his woman. And, or actually his exact words were, I had to show that mommy belongs to me, and that is not what you say. I don't think you're going to see... Christian, don't get your hopes up. I don't think we're going to see AJ Lee come out. Yeah, Pedro Pascal's in Gladiator 2. I keep catching glimpses of the trailer, and I've not sat down and watched the trailer. I need to.
Yeah.
I'll be very interested to see how Denzel Washington plays the Emperor. That will be very interesting. I love Denzel. Rhea just looked at him like, are you stupid? And walked away. Unmute.
Tomorrow, discover all the great deals on C4 through July 17th. And delivered by Wingstop, the official wing of SummerSlam. Choose from 12 delicious flavors. Get your favorite wings from ordering online at wingstop.com. Bring the flavor. I'm begging them to get lights that work on this table so I can actually read these things. GM Adam Pearce in the ring.
Stooge, sorry, GM. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming at this time the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
I've never been real big on I don't care about accents when it comes to historical movies like Gladiator, because we honestly don't know what the ancient Greek accent was back then, and since ancient Greece was such a melting pot of all these different regions, at a time before a lot of languages were even developed, thus the accents weren't developed. I don't care about the accent, because we don't know what that accent was, nor would we even be close to it now. If you go to Greece now, there's no way that accent was the same as what it was back then.
This is why Drew got fined and suspended during the Money in the Bank post-show.
What's up, Danny? Welcome in. Yeah, Denzel's good. Denzel did Macbeth? Ooh, I would like to see that. No, I cannot turn it up. Yes, I love Book of Eli. I know a lot of people say it's one of his worst films, but I love that movie.
Drew,
I'll have to check that out.
Look, obviously I allowed you to be here
that's
tonight, but I don't want to waste your time or mine. So I'm going to cut it straight. I think we're on the verge of something special with you. I think CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Go see Denzel Washington in the movie Glory.
Can be special.
That's phenomenal.
I want the match. I'm pretty sure they want the match.
I know.
There's a movie called Fallen with Denzel. It's one of my all-time favorites. Fallen.
If
you haven't seen it, see it.
That is
he wants the match.
such an amazing movie.
The only question in my mind is simple. Drew McIntyre.
Oh, okay.
How bad do you want the match?
Adam, you know I want this match more than anything in the world.
Good. Because I already said it, I think it can be special. So we need to leave the emotion behind. We need to leave the pettiness behind. We need to leave the irrational, unprofessional behavior behind. Because if you can do that, look at me when I'm talking to you.
God damn, Adam.
If you can do that, I'm ready to do business.
Adam talking to him like
I'm
he's
ready
a
to
stud.
do business. I understand you did what you felt like you needed to do, suspending me. And last week, I had to sit on my couch and watch Punk and Seth in this ring, knowing I should have been in there. That's on me. I want this match more than anything. Punk
I sing that song
wants
all
this
the time
match more
thinking
than
about that
anything,
movie.
but it's not our opinion that matters. The only opinion that matters around here, like you said, is the WWE Universe. And let's double check. Is everybody ready for Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk at SummerSlam?
You know, a great underappreciated movie by Denzel and also Russell Crowe was Virtuosity.
They're ready, buddy. You're the one with the power. Let's make it official.
I would love nothing more, but there's one thing I need you to do for me.
Anything.
Anything. I'd like to ask Rod Zapata and Danilo Anfibio, please join me in the ring. Thank you, guys. Look, you and I both know what happened at Money in the Bank was uncalled for.
Oh, that's a great film.
They did not deserve what happened to them. So all I need you to do, look at our two referees and apologize for what you did.
Why is everybody saying Seth?
Why would I
special guest
apologize to them?
Listen, our referees put their bodies on the line every time they set foot in a ring. They deserve the respect. They were disrespected. I just want you to own it. I just want you to apologize to these two men for it. That's it.
Pierce, come on. At this point, you're kind of embarrassing me. I recognize you did what you had to do. Let's move forward. It's water under the bridge. Just make the match official.
I'm not being unreasonable. They got hurt. All I'm asking you to do is look them in the eye, acknowledge that they got hurt, and apologize for it. That's it. Nothing more. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Just apologize. It ain't that deep.
Yeah.
No. Why would I apologize to you two after everything the referees have done is screw me around here? And you! This has happened under your watch. Everything with Punk, WrestleMania, and Scotland in front of my people. After winning Money in the Bank, saying I would cash in, that he screws me over. Under your watch, he's sitting cross-legged like an idiot at that table. Are you grabbing him from behind? Are you interfering in his business? Are you setting referees on him? No, that's just me. You deserve that elbow. You should be down on your hands and knees apologizing to me right now. Everybody has been chanting Punk's name after watching what he's done to me should be in their hands and knees apologizing. Seth Rollins last week thinking he can skip the line, get his hand on Punk before me. And there's not a chance I would ever accept an apology from CM Punk. I want his head on a spike. You're going to make that happen. Everyone around here is trying to screw over Drew McIntyre. And I am sick of it. What?
If you are not going to accept and own what you did, then I will. You are still suspended.
Y'all seem to forget that Adam Pearce is also a former wrestler and a badass. Like, he was ready to fight Drew after that elbow.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, no. Don't touch him, Drew. And here comes Seth freaking Rollins on his way to the ring. He's hurt enough. And he goes right after McIntyre. Bad blood here. Remember WrestleMania? Big kick by Seth. Seth looking for the stomp. McIntyre rolling out of harm's way.
Oh, by the way, who was it that was my shoe guy in here? We had a sneakerhead in here. We were talking shoes the other week.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that? Because I found something cool. I didn't know you could do this, but on Nike's website, you can customize Air Force Ones.
Ooh.
And it's only like for the lows, it's 140. For the mids and highs, it's for the mids, it's 145. And for the highs, it's 150 for high tops. And you can customize it. And I'm like, I was like, I'm not much of a sneakerhead, but some custom Air Force Ones would be fire.
All he had to do is say two
I've already got
words
several
for two
designs
words.
I've done. I was sitting there playing with it for like an hour.
Say it even if he didn't mean it.
An asshole, he's an asshole. Gimmick apology. Adam Pearce wants to display his power, and McIntyre didn't want to play any of the game.
Well, Pat, here's the problem I have with all this.
The Miz keeps forgetting that Monday's 3-hour show.
Every right to be pissed as well. He got screwed at Money in the Bank, but you don't hear him out here crying and
You can do the
complaining
dunks
and
with custom,
moaning about
too?
it like Drew McIntyre.
How much are those?
is.
Ooh.
Again, Seth got screwed too.
Yeah, Seth obviously not happy about what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre's business did to him.
Seth Rollins celebrating with a.
Great to see you. Great to see you. Freaking Rollins is here.
Seth Rollins celebrates with the WWE fans. Let's talk about what happened earlier today on the Pat McAfee Show.
Yeah, it's been happening for a few weeks with my program, and I thought it was my guys, but I was talking to ESPN baseball talking stooge Jeff Passan, and the Wyatt SICKS invaded my show once again.
100. Hey, maybe I'll check out the dunks as well.
Well, I don't know if they're going to go back to the format that we had growing up.
Dunks for 100, 150?
It was just a...
What just happened?
Legit.
I saw that. I saw that lady. I saw that lady. See?
What the hell?
What happened?
I mean, what's going on here? What's in there?
It's probably a body part.
Oh, no.
Body part. Hell.
Boys.
By the way, I forgot the guy's name. The guy he's talking to, he's a baseball analyst, and he's really smart. He's also a huge wrestling fan.
Cool.
Man, nothing gets by Passan. Nonetheless, that VHS
Passan.
was delivered to the production truck by you earlier today, Pat. So let's take a look at what is on the
Don't
latest
you dare freeze
Wyatt
right now,
SICKS
USA.
VHS.
I knew about the custom Converse.
Here we go, here we go.
Eric Rowan.
How have you been?
I'm not gonna lie, the last few years have been very, very hard. You know, I used to have a family. We were unstoppable, inseparable, always had each other's backs. And then one day, just the whole world changed. I lost a brother. The person in this world who believed in me more than anybody else, just gone. It knocked me on my ass, I'm not gonna lie. But in those situations, you get up, and you wipe the dust off you, and you just keep moving. Because that's what you gotta do. Life goes on. And just when I thought I had everything going, my other brother he was gone too. Which meant I had no more family, no more will, nothing. I fell down a well. I couldn't get out. I didn't want to get out. Why? Why would I want to get out? I felt catatonic. I couldn't move, numb to everything, numb to the world. And who's gonna miss me? I'm just Rowan.
How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel?
It gives me hope. You know, when I was at my lowest, and you reached out to me and he pulled me up. When I saw your hand, I accepted it. Because I knew I needed it. I knew I needed help. And I got up, and now I had a purpose. A purpose in my life. A purpose to help those like myself. This reminds me of that beacon of hope. We're gonna take our broken hearts and make some beautiful art.
I say this every week, and I'm gonna say it again.
Hello.
If they don't win a goddamn Emmy for this, I'm gonna be
an
pissed.
Extremely tortured soul and
something
sent over the edge by his fallen brothers.
It was my honor to transfer that tape here to hear that in. I think you should be the guy that handles the box and the tape now, but it's Wyatt SICKS.
Pat.
It's
well, and again, Chad Gable claims he's going to call out Uncle Howdy later on tonight.
I think that's not a good idea. Speaking of bad ideas, this guy's full.
Seriously, this should be. It should receive an Emmy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
So let me get this straight. Dominic Mysterio
I'm not crying, y'all are
is
crying.
battle for the
Don't-
honor of Mommy, Rhea Ripley, because Jey Uso seems to be interested.
Yeah, Jey Uso wanted to shoot his shot. Dom got offended.
They go one-on-one next.
Let me talk to you.
WWE Universe. Tonight's Storm is coming to New York City.
So, what do you want to talk about?
We're talking about Fanatics Fest NYC, August 16th through the 18th in the Big Apple.
Come meet and greet all your favorite WWE
Gacy lost family. JC lost direction. JC lost so much. Especially with like the Grizzly Young Vets up and left. JC lost a lot.
There's a difference between a great golf setting
Dexter?
and a setting
I don't
for
know
great
about that
golf.
one.
You've seen the Open before, right?
But he was forgotten, looked over. He was ignored, left behind. Yeah, I think they're going to leave Dexter for last or next to last. Nikki might be next, and then Gacy, and then if I was doing it, I would do, since we just did Rowan, I would do Gacy, Nikki, and then Dexter.
That's right on Nike's website, Gru Gamer.
I like that. I'm not crying. My eyes are just rehydrating themselves. That's all. I like that.
Yeah, Nikki lost family, lost direction, everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smallville's
I want
great.
Dexter to last. Okay, Royce, the reason I want Dexter to last is because he has never said a word in WWE.
Yes, he has.
Not in NXT. What has he said?
Has. During the wedding. He said yes.
Okay, one word.
Well, you said he hadn't said a word, and he has.
Okay, fine. Ass. Anyways, Dexter lost the way. He's lost his wife. And something like that. But just
Now,
for me personally,
in all fairness, he did not lose his wife till after joining the Wyatt SICKS. It was when the Wyatt SICKS showed up that she said she was looking for a divorce lawyer. I'm thinking about it. Like I said, I've already done some custom looks, and I'm like, "Ooh, these are fired." I think Chad's going to call out Bo after this match.
Yep.
Who's hostile? Would I ever cut my beard? Nope. I can't say no 100%. Like, if I was approached by Marvel to play a role and I needed to shave my beard for that, I would do it. But that's never going to happen because I'm not auditioning. I'm not famous enough to ever be in a role. And I don't know of any superhero that I could play that's 5'8". You going to pay for them all? $150, man. I'm not doing that.
So Wendigo, the reason I think Dexter last is because one, he's got lost the least, in my opinion,
Maybe
in character-wise.
John, but
character-wise.
I doubt it.
Two, him talking and having emotion behind it and actually showing that he's an actual real person, I think it's going to hit the hardest.
And Spotify. Triple H earlier today sent out a tweet on X inviting Jelly Roll to be a part
I'd be down
of
for a
SummerSlam,
villain
play
role.
some songs in Cleveland. Jelly Roll responded, said, "Sounds like a good time to me, Bubba. My people call your people."
That would be interesting. I will say though that you are very limited on your color choices for the customs.
Would be a perfect venue for Jelly Roll to come rock the house in Cleveland. And when you say Bubba, we need a little bit more Southern accent on that thing. Sounds like a good time to me, Bubba.
And meanwhile, someone who's not having a good time as of late, this man, Dominic Mysterio, caught in this love triangle with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and now he has to take on Jey Uso.
This guy sucks.
WWE Universe.
Pretty much, Trent.
See it, hear it, feel it. The biggest screen possible. Get your tickets now for Twisters.
Hell yeah, Fiendish, right on.
Friday.
So excited for
Where are your
Take up once
seats
you
at?
have some dancing out the kind of gorgeous.
Yeah, like I said, the only problem with that is like the color choices are very limited. It's a forest. The only green they offer is a forest green.
Really?
Yeah, they don't really offer a brown or anything like that, like a light yellow. It's a very bright, almost neon yellow.
Pat, you got your new
I don't know if it'll work.
yeet foam hand going.
You're damn right. You're right on rhythm with that foam finger, Cole.
They kind of are already, Corey.
California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Nailed it, Cole.
Yeah, Cole and Pat together is it's peanut butter and jelly, man.
Hell yeah, Cole.
Yeah, we
You
just
can
had the
tell
Wyatt
them.
segment, Chubby. You just missed it.
A little time going after Jey Uso. Remember, Jey Uso seems to be interested in Mommy, who perhaps may now be single after what Dominic's put her through over the past couple of months. Matchup now officially underway. Dominic fighting this matchup for the honor of Rhea after Damian Priest said, hey, you can't let somebody talk to your
You
woman
missed a
like
lot,
that.
Aiden.
Oh, and Dominic with a big drop kick. Don't you ever...
I hadn't heard that, Scrooge, but if he is, I don't really understand why.
Dominic's ticked off. Maybe Rhea should be mad at him more often.
Dominic is in a blender of bad emotions. He's messed it up with literally every human in his life.
Mitch, they did the videotape segment. They have not shown up yet.
Wants him to fight for.
And by the way, Chavo was actually very, very proud of Dom in his first day of sleep.
Dirty Dom from behind.
We're all yeeting real hard in the Nutter Center. And Dirty Dom, who's been, in a nut center for a long time now, seemingly.
Hey, you're the best analyst in the game. Let me ask you a question. Does a Dominic win get him in
The main event will be Sami Zayn versus Ilya
I think he's gonna
Dragunov
have to
for
do a
the
lot more
IC
than
title.
just get a win here on Monday Night Raw. I think he's going to have to prove a lot of things to Mommy.
What about
I haven't been on
Rhea said
Etsy in
that
a long time.
Dominic hadn't even
The other thing I like about the Nike custom site is that
Yeah, and he's been asked numerous times.
you're offered 3 different materials. You can get leather, canvas, or satin texture.
Mysterio with just an angry look on his face. I mean, again, he's involved
Not
in this.
no Chad.
No, I gotta feel it.
There's not going to be a match of Chad Gable versus Bo tonight. Chad's just going to call him out.
That's a tough place to be mentally.
He's going to call him out in a suit to talk to him. He's not going to call him out to fight him.
And here we go, Dominic now. Looking again for the 3 amigos. Made famous, of course, by the late, great Eddie Guerrero, best friend
If
of
Chavo did say that,
Dominic's
like, that doesn't make any
Mysterio.
sense.
This is not paying homage. This is mocking the 3 amigos by this.
Unless he was doing it to stay,
Floats into the
kayfabe.
cover on Uso, who kicks out.
To your point, though, Mommy's mad at him. He seems to be very focused. Maybe his best effort that we've ever seen early against Jey Uso.
Maybe he gets in the ring, gets his mind off everything, and looks to try to pick up a win. Listen, he knocked off his dad last week. Well, thanks to Liv Morgan. First time Dom's ever beat Rey Mysterio. That was in a tag team match.
Liv Morgan obviously rubbed that in Rhea Ripley's face earlier.
Dominic went for the 619. Jey able to duck underneath. And now
Yeah,
Jey
I think
Uso
that's
sends
Chavo
Dominic
trying
up
to
over
keep
the top rope,
kayfabe a little
into the
bit.
floor right in front of him.
Because to say that Dom's doing it for clout makes no
I
sense.
believe it's time for Jey Uso to fly. And Dominic caught him with the right hand.
That makes no sense
I don't
whatsoever.
like anything about that.
To your point earlier, Dirty Dom is focused as we've seen him in a long time tonight as he sends Uso off the
Honestly,
right
check out
post.
the Chris
Dirty
Van
Dom.
Fleet
Hey, you think Rhea's impressed?
interview.
I got it.
She belongs to me.
Oh, he said it again.
At Olive Garden?
Rhea's not going to be happy.
Sandy, I don't think she does.
I could see Liv coming out. It's a possibility, but yeah, if Chavo, again, I don't understand why Chavo would say that, because if his words were he's doing it for clout and not to honor Eddie, that's got to be a kayfabe thing and him just trying to play up the heat of Dominic being a heel, because that just doesn't make sense. Like, how is he doing it for clout? Like, how is he doing it for clout? Like, I understand he's a heel, like, so it's you know, he would say on camera he's doing it to honor Eddie, but it's almost a mocking thing, because he knows the crowd loves Eddie and him being like this super heated heel. Like, so it's like, oh, but yeah. But Chavo knows the business. So unless he was doing it to save kayfabe, I don't understand why he would be upset that Dom would be honoring Eddie.
Al, the reason why we mute the ads here is because we don't like to get copyright stricken for them. And we can get copyright stricken a lot faster for the ads than we can for the actual show.
Sandy, I'm not sure about that. But I don't think he needs to. Like, I understand that Vicky is Eddie's widowed wife, and I realize that Chavo is his actual blood family, but Ray and Dom were family.
Mm-hmm.
Nashville is very nice. I love Nashville.
Not trying to be rude, but what do I look like without a hat? I don't know.
We can't see you, Jaden. Yeah, it's very good, Mr. Gaines. I don't typically watch the Olympics. It's just not my thing. I will, like, sometimes watch the gymnastics routines, and I love, like, in the winter, I love watching figure skating and the bobsledding. But I love living in Chattanooga. I'm having a blast here.
2 years.
In Ohio, and Dominic Mysterio, maybe as focused as we've ever seen him, into the cover now on Jey Uso to kick out at 2. Remember,
I look like
fighting
without a hat?
for the honor
I
of his,
look like me, but without a hat.
Girl, Rhea Ripley.
He's saying she's
long
still
hair.
his mommy. She's throwing flowers in his face. He's fighting for her. She doesn't want him to. I mean, there's a lot going on in Dom's life. And
Liv Morgan playing the seductress.
Oh,
And here we go
possibility
now.
Eric
Jey
and I have
Uso
hard
now
to come
trying to
back
fight
together.
into this
Eric's
matchup.
almost
Jey with
fully
the right hand.
rehab.
Main event, Jey Uso. Here he comes.
Tough Enough was, in the beginning, okay for what it was and its timing.
And Jey Uso.
You don't need anything like that now.
Fun at Dominic's expense.
I live in Chattanooga now, yeah. Knoxville's cool too. I went to the Knoxville Zoo, enjoyed it, and then I went down to Marketplace or Market Square. Ate at oh shit, what's the name of that place? The burger place, right when you walk into the Market Square on the right hand side.
And Dominic, you
shit, I forgot the name of it. But it's very good.
Now
Jey, a bison burger.
Look for the Uso splash and put Dom away. Jey heading up to the top rope. And speaking of this,
there she is.
The manipulator Morgan's here. Liv Morgan pulling Dominic out of harm's way.
You gotta leave me alone. Get out of here. Leave. No. No.
Oh, and from behind. Oh, no, not again. I don't even want to do play-by-play on this.
we all know what's happening right now, Cole.
Well, Liv Morgan, if you can read lips, just said it all, folks.
I don't think you have to have much talent in that to see what she just said.
Because here comes Mommy, and she's pissed off. Dominic's got some explaining to do. Liv Morgan is actually running up and out of the Nutter Center.
2 weeks in a row, Rhea has left Liv.
Press Liv could run in those shoes. War 404, thank you. Please do.
Get in the ring and finish the match. Spear! Right through the dark heart of Dirty Dom.
Yeah, that was over 10. I don't know why we didn't get a count out, but I'm going to allow it.
Dom's day went from bad
Referee's discretion.
Yeah.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso!
Yeah, Jam, you did. Well, you missed the video anyways, which it'll be on YouTube, I'm sure, already.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sure the chat and Bo segment should be next.
Rhea Ripley just went out the window.
So emotional.
He was straddled by Liv at one point.
Tommy marched out here. And again, Dirty.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Did y'all see that? Did you see that?
The Intercontinental Championship.
Did you see that?
Intensity.
Jay said, call me, and Liv had a big old smile on her face.
It's gonna make you suffer.
Rhea.
Jay with all the Riz.
It's over.
Ilya Dragunov.
Swing. Hey, baby.
You tell I'm single?
Oh, this is going to be a hell of a matchup. Sami Zayn versus Dragunov in our main event for the Intercontinental Championship later on tonight. The Intercontinental Champion, of course, is the
It still surprises me we're getting this match free.
Zayn once again finds himself in a
I do
battle
think
against
Braun
one of the
Breaker
most
gets
visible
involved.
men
We might
in
end up
WWE.
with
Sami
a
Zayn is ready. Zayn, Dragunov later
triple
on
threat at
tonight on Raw.
SummerSlam, maybe. Thank you, War.
Thank you, War.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chad.
Well,
Red Hood.
Like I said, I
Why
have
do
a
you
feeling
call
it'll
him?
be. I have a feeling it'll be a disqualification, but even in a regular match, like with no interference, I do think Sammy wins on Raw.
The WWE Universe, see it, hear it, feel it on the biggest screen possible. Get your tickets now for Twisters in theaters Friday. Here's an exclusive behind-the-scenes look.
He's getting them Kurt Angle chance.
He's earned it.
These tornadoes are more realistic than any tornadoes anyone has ever seen on film.
Jey Uso won.
The magic trick of this movie is
You'll be
blurred
fine, Olivia.
lines between visual and practical effects.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Put your harness on.
The art department, special effects, everyone's just doing such an amazing job.
In terms of
So, I'm gonna go ahead and mute this because it is playing that Jelly Roll song, but that Jelly Roll song is also gonna be on. It's the SummerSlam theme, so I'm wondering if I would be okay. But just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and mute this.
Just in case.
Because it's
not
SummerSlam,
officially
obviously
yet.
that song will be playing, and I don't get copyright strikes for songs at the SummerSlam. Sometimes I do actually, but most times I don't at pay-per-views. But I know you do, Olivia. It's probably just the thing that's keeping you sane. No, I need to listen to that whole album actually. I heard that Temporary is quite an emotional song, and I'm like, okay, I gotta listen to that album. That wasn't the Jelly Roll song that's going to be the same song for SummerSlam, because the song for SummerSlam is from the Twister soundtrack. I don't listen to country. I listen to Jelly Roll, but I don't listen to country, so I don't know anything about. I'm not a Luke Combs fan at all. So it's even better that I muted it, because yeah, that would definitely get me copyright stricken. Plus, unfortunately I've heard Luke Combs likes to well, his management likes to copyright strike people. He has like a love-hate relationship with his. I don't even listen to country, and I know a lot about his him and his management don't like. They seem to like be on different pages.
They really do.
No, I don't think we're gonna get a fight with Uncle Howdy. If he even comes out, he may appear on the screen. I don't even know if he comes out in the arena. But even if he does, it'll be as Bo Dallas. It won't be as Uncle Howdy, and it won't be a fight. The most we'll get is maybe a Sister Abigail from Bo, but that's about it.
Maybe.
Nurse, I heard the story before and I completely forgot. However, there was another band called Jelly Roll with no space that sued him over the rights to the name, and he just won that case, so he gets to keep his name. Yeah. It is funny we get a Twizzler commercial right after a Twister commercial. If y'all have never heard Post Malone and Ozzy Osbourne's duet on both Post album and the one on Ozzy's album, I highly recommend both songs because they're fucking great.
Yeah.
In fact, that entire album, Ordinary Man, that entire album for Ozzy is straight fire. Just straight fire. Yes, Roman Shooting. So, unfortunately, Geeky Kitchen got postponed. I had some things come up that have unfortunately caused me to have to postpone it, but I'm working on it. That and the TGN Tours videos, I'm also working on those. It gets a bit overwhelming when everything is on my plate. Like, I have to do all the... I can't afford to hire an editor or anything like that. I got to do it all myself. And I know how to edit. Like, I used to be an editor. So that's not a problem. I know how to do it. But I am a perfectionist, which is a problem. So when I edit, it takes me longer than most. And, but again, everything is. Banana, thank you from the Philippines. Possibly, Sophie. One wrestler from NXT to Raw.
Oba.
I don't want Oba to come up just yet. Dideck was released like a month ago. Or almost a month. I do like NF. Can I do the disco? What the hell? Yeah, Wesley. That's a good call, Aiden. Oh, I also found out part of the reason why Logan Paul has not been around much. He was filming a Mr. Beast video for like a week, a month ago. So that led to part of why he was out.
Mira, socio, you lost in front of Rhea, huh? It's rough. Speaking of which, take it easy.
Haven't heard the album, Aiden. I need to listen to all of it.
Dom, let's get something straight. I don't belong to anyone. I'm not yours. You're mine.
Ooh.
What is that?
For now.
I don't know, but Chad Gable's about to do something he may regret. This guy sucks. Bingo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
D12 put out 2 albums this month?
in yet another display of my seemingly endless intellect, I have solved what will go down as the greatest mystery, well, ever in WWE. I'm here to announce the true identity of Uncle Howdy is in fact none other than Bo Dallas.
Duh.
I know you probably thought of anyone but him, but Master Gable cracked the case. So tonight, Bo, After everything you and the freaks have put
Oh,
me
I hadn't
through
heard
over the
that.
last
Dory from
month,
here is gonna
I'm
wrestle one more
calling
time.
you
Holy
out.
shit.
Get in this ring right now, and we're gonna solve our little problem.
Regular old sleuth, this Gable.
Don't make me wait. Get out here, Bo!
No music. Nice.
You're ahead of me now.
What the hoop?
Oh, the Creed brothers.
From behind the net. That's Brutus and Julius Creed, the Creed brothers. Ambushing Bo Dallas. Gable set a trap. And Pat, we believed for a few weeks now that perhaps Gable and the Creed brothers were in some sort of cahoots. We've seen them talking a lot.
Welcome back, Bo.
And Gable set the trap. And Bo Dallas got caught. Ooh.
We thought Chad Gable was coming out here alone. Calling out Bo Dallas all by himself. Of course. Of course.
Don't like the
He
Creed
hired
brothers
the
going
Creed
heel.
To blindside Bo Dallas.
But it gives them something to do.
On his 3-on-1 assault, Gable and the Creeds.
Bo's laughing in their face.
What's he laughing at? Get him up. Light him up, boys, just like I showed you how. Come on. Come on, hit him. Get him again. Yeah.
I don't know if Ivy's going to be a part of this or not.
No.
She might
Well,
be, though,
I mean, they need something-
because you got somebody to go against Nikki Cross.
That's what I was just about to say.
What are you laughing at? What is so funny, Bo? What is so funny? What are you laughing?
There you are. Yeah.
Love this crowd.
I think I may have peed a little.
Mm-hmm.
Look how massive Eric Rowan looks with the goddamn bunny ears. She sucks.
Damn.
Guerrero's going to pop up in full out of here.
I don't think so.
No, he's still in the corner. I thought maybe he might have rolled out during the smoke and, like, changed, like, through... All he doesn't really do is throw a trench coat on, put the gloves on and the mask. On top of that all could have been underneath the ring. Because his boots are fine. But at the same time, there are 3 men here. And 3 men there, so... You could also do the double, the body double style.
Good. Good.
Chad fucking left. Swear to God, if they don't get an Emmy for this.
Something.
This is brilliancy at work.
Oh, God.
At the Jeep Make This the Summer
Oh, no,
event,
Twitch.
you can take a vacation from...
Oh, my God.
That is perfect laugh for the situation.
Oh, no, yeah, I love that laugh. It's so much like his brother's.
We've got 20 minutes basically for the Ilioff Same Thing match. That's why they were slamming all the commercials in the beginning.
Maybe. I gotta pee.
Go. Ishmael, I can admit that SmackDown, Raw has more often been better than SmackDown, but they're both really good shows. Okay, let's just agree that all 3 shows, NXT, Raw...
But so far there are only 5 one-person missing.
Okay, Retro, the whole number 6 thing was us fantasy booking. There was nothing ever confirmed that it was going to be 6 people and stuff like that. Wyatt SICKS, SICKS, is the name of the group. So, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see like Alexa Bliss come in or something like that, you know. So, Robert, why? Oh, do you work on Tuesdays, Robert? You know what, Oni? That's one of the thoughts people have been going is that Bray is number 6. Yes, Ricky. Yes, let's just all agree that we get 7 hours of quality wrestling from WWE every week.
And not to mention the extra 3+ we get on pay-per-view weekends. So it's not 6 as in the number 6. It's SICKS. And that's a play on it was always supposed to be the Wyatt SICKS. It was supposed to be those 5 members, or 5 members. I believe it was going to be those 5 members with Bray. Bray would have been the 6th. Bray's Spirit is still technically the 6th. But ever since Bray started all this, he had changed his, count to Wyatt SICKS, and it was always that was what it was, and yeah. I don't think Big E will ever come back. You never say never. He is actively trying to work on coming back, but at the same time, he's also said that he's not willing to put himself in a wheelchair by the time he's 50, so he'd rather not chance it.
Hard lemonade.
But he is trying stem cell therapy as a last result.
WWE superstars in the ring, you need a lemonade that hits harder. You need Mike's
Alexa Bliss is currently working in ring.
Hit hard,
finally
stay
back in the
hard.
ring. She's actually working out with Cora Jade.
Taste the light.
Time for our main
yes,
event
I
for
do,
the
Nick.
Intercontinental
I mean, I don't know him,
Championship.
I know who he is.
The
And
following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for
don't fuck with that guy.
Intercontinental Championship! Introducing first, from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 210 pounds.
So on the Big E thing, I'd rather have commentator Big E than no Big E at all. You
As
know?
Dragunov gets set to battle Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title, let's show you what is on the way for Monday Night Raw.
It is going to be kind of hard to follow that segment, but at the same time, this match,
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
pay-per-view,
After
main
Drew
event,
stormed
quality
out tonight,
match,
what
can
happens
do it.
next week when CM Punk returns to Monday Night Raw in Green Bay. Also, this should be a good one. Lyra Valkyria, the up-and-comer, goes one-on-one with Sonya Deville, who's a force to be reckoned with here on Monday Night Raw. And a six-man tag team matchup next week. The Alpha Academy teams up with Xavier Woods to take on the Final Testament, all live next week in Green Bay.
Let's not start that Super Sammy Hogan bullshit.
Can't wait to get to Green Bay, Wisconsin, but tonight we got
He's only had the title since WrestleMania. Was he supposed to lose the day after? Jesus Christ.
See,
there's a reason. Nick, I'll just put it this way. This is the last thing I'll say about that asshat. There's a reason that Santee stopped working with the dude.
212 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn.
So
why should Braun have won? He just got there.
WWE today announced the second installment
Let the man
of
cook and
WWE
develop.
superstar Sami Zayn's comedy show. It'll take place at the Agora Theater in Cleveland on Friday, August
No, dragging
2nd,
off the face.
Part of SummerSlam weekend. Pre-sale starts tomorrow. Use the special code COMEDY.
I think Sammy deserves a world title run, but I don't want people to be like, oh, he's not going to, it's Sammy Hogan with the title. He's going to win every match.
Incredibly entertaining and funny, but when he's in the ring,
guys, we're also gotten a lot of people got accustomed to like the Roman Reigns. I'm not going to be here, so you're only going to see the title every now and then. And with modern day WWE, we're seeing the championship every show.
Winning ugly. Fighting like your life depends on it. Sammy
So,
said, I want to be in the ring with a man like
that's
that.
why you're
and
thinking
he
he's
is. Zayn,
winning
Dragunov.
every single match.
Braun Breaker is not developed enough to be a champ. Because when he came to the main roster, he was still one-dimensional. We're seeing the birth of a true heel out of Braun Breaker. But we need to see him lose, and we need to see him snap a little bit more.
Champion. This would be his first singles title here on the main roster. If he could
The
knock
idea
off
that
Sami
Braun
Zayn
Breaker's ready to
tonight.
carry the IC title, no.
Ah, what a chop.
I get.
By Sammy.
He's got to cook. He's got to, you know,
like
let him
that, Sami
marinate
Zayn.
for a
How
little
is it
while.
that he always wins?
come get some.
Zayn, the man
How
who
does it
won the
just because he
championship at
he finally
WrestleMania,
beat Gunther
stopping the
after
historic
losing to him. He
666
finally
day
beat
run
him,
of Gunther.
and he's had the title for
Dragunov
just a
with
couple
a
months.
chop of his own.
Just a couple months. So yeah, he's gonna win the matches he has. He doesn't always win.
Triple H once called the man an enigma.
Everybody's like, oh, he
Dedicated
wins
and
too much, he wins
as
too much. But the
intense as
same
he's
people
ever
who
seen.
thought he should have ended Roman Reigns' streak at Elimination Chamber.
Now both men exchanging
He
blows
just got
below
the
ring.
damn IC title at WrestleMania,
Down
guys.
goes Zayn.
I respect the hell out of Sami Zayn putting his title on the line.
It's
against
been less
Cecilia
than 3
Dragunov.
months.
Well, Dragunov has come to his aid, and
Less than
Sami
3
Zayn
months.
respected that and gave Dragunov an opportunity. This right here is vintage
What the
Sami
hell do y'all
Zayn.
want?
Off the top rope, moonsault takes out Dragunov. Sami
Look,
Zayn
the
fired
faster
up.
people lose that title, the less likely it's going to mean it. That's how it's going to mean anything.
Tonight.
I mean, look at the 24/7 title.
The finish line is in sight on Race to Survive New Zealand. Only 3 teams.
No, not everybody needs a long title reign, but it's not even been 3 months. And yes, before he won the IC title, he was on quite a losing streak. But people forget about that. And the era of hot potatoing titles and 2-week reigns and all that shit, that era is gone. We're not in the Vince era anymore. Good God. The title means absolutely nothing if it's constantly changing hands. The reason the IC title is back to being prestigious is because Gunther held it for 666 days. And Sammy beating Gunther, the man with the longest reign in IC title history, if he lost it after less than 3 months, it kills the freaking IC title and it kills his win against Gunther. He should have a decent, at least 6-month reign, if not a year. I'd be okay with 6 months, but it needs to be a good a good run where he beats a lot of people, a lot of defenses. But nobody cares about that. They just care that, oh, this guy's winning now, and the guy I like didn't win, so he sucks. Fuck. Braun Breaker is not ready. We're seeing the growth of Braun Breaker.
You ask Braun that question, he'll say he's not ready.
I promise you he would.
Like in character, yeah, he's going to say he's ready and stuff like that. But that's the character, not the man.
Braun Breaker is not Gunther. People are like, oh, well, Gunther got the title right after getting there. He was only up in the main roster for 2 months. He was also undefeated. The man had one loss. He lost to Dragunov once. Only one person in all of WWE had ever beaten Gunther. Like, no, I take that back. Two. Dragunov had beaten him once, and Braun had beaten him once. There was 2. There's only been 3 people in all of WWE in the time that he's been there that have beaten him, and that's Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker, and Sami Zayn. You know, the 3 guys involved in this storyline going on right now. That is still going because we don't believe in quick succession stories anymore. We actually believe in letting shit play out. Drew has never beat Gunther. They literally said it last week that only 3 men have ever beaten Gunther ever. And it was Sami Zayn, Ilya Dragunov, and Braun Breaker. Chad, I don't think they count Chaz because he never pinned him. But I do think Chad technically has a count-out win.
Yeah, Chad has a count-out win. That's why that's one of the things that led up to all the hype about Chad beating Gunther.
Yeah, it's like, why is everybody like, oh, Sammy won it at Mania. Maybe he should lose it the next day. Like, what the fuck?
Survivor. And
Seth, in the Vince era.
The gritty and intense.
And let me guess, everybody who wanted Braun Breaker to win now thinks Ilya Dragunov should win this match. Again, these guys just got here to the main roster. Let them cook. Jesus. There was a problem connecting your stream. Oh, come on. Attempting to resume.
Sami Zayn was talking about earlier. And Zayn now off the bottom rope, leapfrog up over the top of Dragunov, follows it up with a clothesline. Sami Zayn that never say die.
Not going back to YouTube, that guy was so rude on YT.
Always in the game as you take another look at this.
That guy's been banned, Chief.
He can't come back.
Sami Zayn knows it all. Been there, done that with everything.
Great block by Dragunov, and then Zayn able to counter now. They're going to send Ilya into the Blue Thunder Bomb, and Dragunov lands on his feet.
I have a feeling like there's certain people, if they ever went back and realized that like Bruno Sammartino was champion for 7 years, they'd have lost their shit.
The Constantine special one more time. Sami Zayn turns it into the Blue Thunder Bomb to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, I thought he had him, but Dragunov got.
Not sure what's going on with Woods and Kofi. I know Kofi's hurt right now,
Can't
but
look for the same move twice against a champion like Sami Zayn, and Ilya almost got caught and lost his title opportunity just like that.
Referee Eddie Arango in perfect position.
Eddie Arango,
yes, Bruno Sammartino held the title for 7 years, unbroken.
Great fate.
Ilya with a big boot.
And another.
He just doesn't stop.
Bruno Sammartino was champion for 7 years.
Always forward motion.
Gas pedal all the way down, all the time.
A release German. And Dragunov could be possibly closing in on his first major singles championship on the main roster, the Intercontinental title. Sami boot in the face. Here comes Dragunov into the corner. Sami Zayn. Exploder suplex. And Sami's got him where he wants him.
That's debatable, Sounders, because it's questionable. Zayn. Because the women's title was basically dissolved and then brought back, and she held it that whole time. But
went for the Haluva kick. Dragunov hit him with a boot cover now for the championship. Zayn at 2. Going for the Haluva kick.
Instead, we get
bang! What a boot to the face. And Dragunov sends Sami, and now Ilya feeling it.
No, nobody will ever take that top spot from Bruno.
Then everything changes for Ilya Dragunov.
Sami is a
we as fans,
It could well be.
yeah, we as fans won't let that happen ever again because our ADHD we'll get so bored it won't even.
I feel like it should be a 4-on-4 match at SummerSlam with Roman as the mystery fourth partner.
Dragunov with a shoulder up at 2.
That's a possibility.
But a great night tonight on Monday Night Raw, sold out, Dayton, Ohio. This is for the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn against Ilya Dragunov. Zayn, a 4-time Intercontinental Champion, once an NXT champion, much like Dragunov was. That's jump up kick by Dragunov.
Darwin, have fun, enjoy yourself, and eat a pretzel for me.
Zayn out of the ring and to the floor. And again, champions
don't
advantage.
Eat a pretzel if it's $900.
Sami to win the title, so he's got to get Zayn back in the ring.
I think he's okay with doing some damage out here.
Dragunov from the apron.
Yeah, I don't.
An spot to Zayn on the floor. And that may be it.
Do I agree that Raw is better than SmackDown? Not always. I think right now it is.
Sami Zayn trying to somehow survive.
The SmackDown needs something.
Sami up and now.
I don't know what it is, but it just needs something.
Dragunov capitalized.
Fantasy booking and change are not exclusive to each other.
He realized it.
Fantasy booking is fantasy booking. It has nothing to do with the actual change.
And a coast to coast by Dragunov. Zayn is down.
And Ilya can sense it.
Ilya realizing this could be his moment to win the Intercontinental Championship. Up to the top rope. Zayn in trouble. Dragunov. Oh, and the knees up by Zayn. Shoulders down. Almost had him, and Dragunov kicked off at 2. Wow, what a competitive battle between Zayn
Joker,
and Dragunov.
it won't happen. Roman will not be available for SummerSlam.
Going for the senton. Instead, he gets knees to the back and then deep cover.
Fantasy booking is not what puts on the show. Fantasy booking is
Somehow
fans speculating about what they would
2
like to see.
7/8.
Zayn now. Back to work on Dragunov. Dragunov with a head.
Again, fantasy booking and change are not mutually exclusive.
Sami! Haluva kicked the Dragunov in the ropes and out to the floor.
Fantasy booking is a fan booking a show in their head.
Sami connecting, and Dragunov took the full brunt of that.
It's not, oh, well, everybody's coming in here because they all think this is going to happen. First off, the IWC doesn't agree on shit. They don't agree on shit.
Trying to drag Dragunov back into the ring to pick up the victory here.
Which he doesn't have to do.
There he is.
Who's here? That appears should have sent.
Let's see how fast he gets there. Here he comes. Explode. Good God Almighty.
How does he do this?
A spear by Breaker to Dragunov. Breaker was ticked off, but Sami Zayn offered Dragunov the opportunity. And now Breaker and Sami Zayn fighting back. And Zayn taking the fight now to Breaker. Right in front of us on our announce table. Bouncing Breaker off the announce table. Sami Zayn.
Now, Ilya has a bit of reason to be mad at Sami because Sami kind of moved out of the way and put Ilya in the way.
Backdrop by Breaker.
Yeah, but it's Ilya. He won't.
Yeah, the problem with fantasy booking is that people cannot disconnect fantasy booking from what actually happens. And when their booking doesn't happen, they get pissed.
Triple treat at SL, I see that coming.
He is running so fast and is such a massive man that the ring was fucking moving. Did you see that shit?
And take the championship. He did half of that tonight.
My
This
God
dude,
almighty.
The unpredictable badass Braun
This man is a future world heavyweight champion.
And we don't get stuff like this if he won. He becomes complacent too quickly if he won.
Previously on
Now he's hungrier than ever. Now he's more mad than ever. And we're getting the best Braun ever thanks to him losing. Because it was the right fucking call. I forgot what team it was, but he was on an NFL team for a bit in training camp. I don't think he ever played an actual game, but...
I'll look it up.
Moises, we have no idea because we've never had a SummerSlam with 2 nights. The first SummerSlam with 2 nights will be 2026.
Yep.
No, it's never been 11:07. The only show that goes over the hour time is NXT. NXT goes off at 10:08. Everything else ends right on the hour. Yeah, I think it was the Ravens. I just don't remember exactly, but... Well, Braun Breaker's a wolf. Jacob Fatu is a werewolf. So there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam is moving to 2 nights in 2026.
I'm very happy for this.
I don't understand. We had an oh shit moment earlier. I should have done it there too, but we did have an oh shit moment. Mm-hmm. The streak still stands. But it's like, I just don't understand why people will be like, oh, well, this is how it should be because I booked it in my head this way. So, how many things have I said that I fantasy booked that didn't happen? How many things as the booker fantasy booked that hasn't happened? How many things have we done? Now, I do have a shirt that says Nostradamus beard because I am pretty good at predicting things that are going to happen. That being said, I'm not even batting 500, I don't think, with my predictions. And I still love the product. Why? Because I allow it to work. I allow it to move forward. I allow the people who are in charge of writing to do their fucking job. And most things, even when they don't seem to make sense, turn out they make fucking sense in the long run. So, be patient. Let them cook. On that note, that was a very good episode of Raw. Very good episode of Raw. That Eric Rowan video, holy shit. Again, I'm going to say it to him blue in the face. They deserve an Emmy. They deserve all the Emmys.
Something.
And I used to get disappointed during the Vince era, but that's because what we fantasy book made sense and what he did never made sense. And he did not care one bit of what the fans wanted. So there's a difference there. Chris, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. And on that note, again, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's wrestling.
Join us tomorrow.
Let's let them cook. Let's let Triple H do his job. Yeah, it's
folks.
Just let them do their job.
None of us here are getting paid to book the show. None of us here.
Exactly what I was about to say. There's a very good reason that none of us are on the writing team. They have the people they want, they have the stories they want, and they have the plans they want. Let it cook. Let it cook. And again, Braun losing was the absolute right decision, 1,000%, because look at what we just got. That doesn't happen if he had won. That match doesn't happen if he had won. None of that happens.
No.
This raging bull, psychotic wolf that we're getting from him is the best Braun ever. Let it cook. On that note, he's the booker. I've been Super Beard. You've been super awesome. We will see you here for NXT tomorrow night. Do not miss it. If for no other reason than Duke Hudson versus Obafemi, holy fucking shit. Be here for the greatest wrestling show on television. NXT tomorrow night right here on all the channels. Please follow, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and don't forget to check out SeatGeek. Use code SUPERBEER to get $20 off your first purchase. We love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
It's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy. Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say why they keep messing with G? I mess it the beat. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just totaled my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auction the building. Now watch them play my strip. It's a cover up. Watch you spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up brother up. Watch you game my rich. With the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin', I seen them girls too often. My money come from Compton, Chris on Market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my cover, I got a login. Chick on wood, trees, don't put login.
Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like